Hello friends, I'm Naishik from blogdude.com and welcome to another amazing video. In this video, we'll see how to create this website which you see on your screen. Now, I can guarantee you one thing guys, this is going to be the most amazing, the most beautiful, super functional, super professional website that you have ever seen and you have ever created. And I'll be giving all the images, all the layouts, whatever I have used in this video for free. So you just have to watch the video. In the middle of the video, I'll show you and I'll teach you how you can get them for free. Now the design which I have created, the website which I have created is suitable for any kind of business. So whether you're running any kind of business like digital marketing, SEO, manufacturing business, retail, wholesale, whatever kind of business you're running, this website is perfect for you. I have seen all the aspects and I have created the website based on the latest design and latest technology. I have seen many big companies' website like Apple, Microsoft and so on, and I have adjusted and created a very similar design. In fact, a better design than those. Now you will see there are many type of websites that are going today. For example, there is a website called one page website which is very famous nowadays. So in this video, I'll show you how to create both a one page website and a normal website which you see like different pages like contact us page, about us page, a services page, our team page and so on. Now without wasting any time, let's see the demo website which I have created for you guys. So this is the website which you see on the screen. Now at the top we have our header. This is our header, and here we have our logo. This is a very simple, very nice logo. In the middle we have our navigation bar, we have the menu. As you can see, the color of the menu is white, and when we hover this, the color changes. Then we also have this thing over here. We will also see how to put this beautiful call to action button in your navigation bar. Okay, now as I said you earlier, this is both a one page website and a multi-page, which is a normal website. So for example, let me show you one thing. When you click on this why us, as you can see, it is not redirecting you to other page but a different section. And when you click on this contact page, it is actually redirecting you to this section. So all the pages, all the section which we need are created in one page, in one website, and you are just redirecting people to different sections. And if you see over here, we have different pages which will redirect user to different pages. So we'll see how to create both of them. Now as I said you, this is a navigation bar. Now a very cool thing about this is, if you see, this is a transparent navigation bar. We can see the image in the background. Now what happens when we scroll down? Now as you can see, when we scroll down, it is getting a color, a background color, which is black background color. And also the navigation menu is sticky. It is fixed. Whether you scroll up, down, it is fixed with us. Now this is also a very important thing. Now this is our first section. As you can see, we have a full width image in the background. Then we have a title, subtitle and a call to action button. And as I said you earlier guys, I have seen all the websites of big companies and they have a similar design. The first section is a full width image and they have a title, subtitle and a call to action button. Now let's see the second section. This is our second section. Again, a very beautiful section. We have our title, a divider. You can see this divider is very small, but it has a great impact on the website. We have three different icons, all different color and beautiful icons. Then we have some services about our company or about our website. Then after that we have another section. This is the third section. We have a beautiful image in the background. Then again, title, subtitle, divider and 4 different services. We have used different icons and different colors throughout the website. We have tried to improve, and we have tried to take the design of the website on another level, or everything which you see is really beautiful. After that we have this section. Again, we have this image at the left hand side, and at the right hand side, in fact we have the image at the right hand side, and at the left hand side we have this title, subtitle and again a call to action button. Then after that we have the gallery section. We have different images, and it is when you hover any one of this image, you can see the color changes and we have an icon in between. Then we have our advantages section. We have again used different icons, and it is a number counter. As you can see, this is a number counter. It says we have done 364 projects. We have 16 consultants. We have won around 12 awards and so on. Then we have a next section, again a background image. Then we have given an overlay to that image so that it makes dark image, and we can put light color on that dark image, so it gives a very good contrast. Then we have our testimonial section. This is also a very important section for any website. We have 3 different testimonials by 3 different companies. Okay. Then after that we have a frequently asked question. As you can see, when we click on any one of these, it pops up, and in fact it expands, and the other one just gets inside. Then we have this section which is our partner section. You can put in the logo of your partner or your sponsors, whoever it is. Then at the bottom we also have a contact form. Okay, you can see this is a very simple and very elegant contact form. Then at the bottom we have this section which says, if you still have any questions left, you can call us for a free consultation. Now if you see throughout the website, we have maintained the same color, the same fonts. Now that gives a very professional look to the website. Now let us see the footer. So this is our footer. We have this thing in the footer. We have a newsletter section, and we have some social icons. Then we have 4 different widgets in the footer. We have our contact information, a small section about us, and some navigation thing. Now let's see different pages, because we have seen the about us page. In fact, this was the home page. Now let's see how our about us page looks like. This is our about us page. We have at the top a very beautiful section, full width image, the title of the page, and a subtitle. After that, we'll see 4 things, 4 logos over here, 4 icons, and we see a very beautiful animation. Then we have this section which is a number counter. We have completed 999 projects. We have 48 staff members, and there is a background image over here, and this is using a parallax effect. If you see, when I scroll up and down, the image remains constant. Now that is what is called parallax effect. Now this is our team section. We have all the executive managers of our company over here. Then again we have our testimonial section, and this section is constant throughout the website. This newsletter and this social icon section and this footer section is constant throughout the website. So this was our about us page. Now let's see the services page. This is our services page. Now in all the pages, you'll see the top section is very much similar. We have a full width image, title, divider, and a subtitle, because this is how big companies have their website. They have made their website in a very similar way. After that, we have one service over here. We have the title, divider, something written about that service, and a call to action, so that the people or the person who is visiting your website can opt in for the service. Then we have an image at the right hand side. Then we have some different kind of design over here. Here we have the image at the right hand side. Here we have the image at the left hand side, and we have another service over here. You can create many different services. I have just decided to create only 2. You can just use the same technique and create n number of services over here. Now let's see our team section or our team page. Now again, as I said you earlier, the top section is very much similar. After that, we have all our team members over here. Then we also have a facts page. Now this is, as I said you earlier, we had these sections in the home page, but that was if you wanted to create a single page website, and I have created all these things in different pages so that you can follow on. And even if you want to create a single page website or a multi-page website, you can use this video to create both of them. Now this is a facts page. Because what happens is, it does not make any sense. Someone, 100 of people are asking you about the same question. So what you do, you create a different page for that, so that all the popular questions which are very common, which are always asked to your companies, you have all these questions over here, so that they don't have to email you for this question again and again. We have also created a contact us page. Now let's see how that looks. We'll see how to put this map at the top. We also have a marker. When you click on this marker, you have your company name, your address, and phone number. And then we have 2 different sections. At the left hand side, you have your contact information, like your address, phone number, and your office timing. And at the right hand side, we have the beautiful contact form. So this was our contact us page. So I hope you guys liked the demo website. This was the demo website. This was in fact a very short demo website. I didn't go into detail to explain you all the things, all the elements which I have used, this is going to be a very great video. I hope you guys will like it. If you want to make this website, if you like the demo website, and if you want to make and if you want to create this website, then stay tuned. Now before proceeding further, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos. Also give a thumbs up to this video, I would really appreciate that. And throughout the video, if you guys have any doubt, any queries, any request whatsoever, you guys can put them in the comment section below. I always reply to those comments and I would really love to solve your problem. We have already seen the demo website, now we have to create the real website. Now to create any kind of website, whether it be a business website, an e-commerce website, a membership website, a simple blog, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. There are many different companies that provide both domain name and a hosting account, but we have to select those companies very carefully because this is what is going to stay with you for a very long period of time. And a lot of things depend, in fact everything depends on your hosting, your site speed and everything. All the important things depends on your hosting. So we have to select a very good hosting provider. Now the hosting provider which I recommend is TMD hosting. It is really amazing. I'll show you in a moment why do I recommend that. Now what you can do, open a new tab and therein type in blogdude.com/TMD. Okay, so they are giving some 60% discount on the normal web hosting, the shared hosting. But we don't need shared hosting because shared hosting are very slow, and I always recommend cloud hosting. So you can click on this button which says get into cloud now. Now you should be redirected to this page. Here we have three different plans: the starter cloud, the business cloud and the enterprise cloud. Now let's see what is the difference between these three different plans and why do we recommend TMD hosting. So first, understand the concept of hosting. As I said you earlier, there are many different things that depend on your hosting. And you might be thinking, what is this hosting? Now hosting is nothing but a computer which is running 24/7 and it has all your files, all your images which are there on your website. For example, if you see the demo website, now this has this image, this has this background image, it has all these files and everything is stored somewhere, and whenever someone visits your domain name, they are presented all this data, okay, the images and so on. That's why they can see your website anywhere from any part of the world. Okay, so that is what a hosting is. Now if you see over here, the hosting which these guys are using has a very strong computer. The computer which these guys are using has a 6-core CPU. It is running 6 GB of DDR4 RAM. Now this is really good. Okay, we need a very strong computer. The stronger and better the computer, the better will be your performance of the website. Now the next feature is unlimited bandwidth. Now bandwidth is a data is the limit of the data which you can upload and download from the website. So user can download and upload unlimited number of data from your website. After that we have the most important feature, which is the SSD space. Now if you are familiar with computer, it is a very basic thing that we know the difference between the SSD and normal HDD hosting. Normal HDD are the normal HDD hard drives are very slow as compared to the SSDs, and this is the same case with the hosting. SSDs are very faster than the HDD. If you want, you can do some research. You can just open a new tab, type in Google SSD versus HDD web hosting. You'll get all the result related to that. So we have so many different posts written on that. You can read any one of them. They all will show you the same result. Now what I normally do is click on images, because we have some different data, some graphs, and we don't have to read many different things to understand that. So let's open the first result. Now as you can see guys, this is the first result. It is loading. Now the first criteria or criterion is speed. As you can see, the speed of the SSD is way more better and faster than the normal HDD. Now you can see it says higher the better. The second thing is IOPS. Now here also it says higher the better, and you can see the difference over here. The third thing is latency. It says lower the better, and you can see again the difference between those. Okay guys, so this is a very important feature, the SSD hosting space. Now not only that it has an SSD space, but it also has unlimited SSD space, because there are few companies that do provide SSD space but they don't provide unlimited SSD space, and here we are getting unlimited SSD. So this is another amazing feature. After that we have unlimited websites hosted. Now this is also a very important feature, because suppose you're creating this website today, tomorrow you might need to create an e-commerce website or some different website, or maybe another business website. So for that you don't have to purchase a different hosting. You can host the same website in the same hosting, or in fact you can host that website which you're creating in the same hosting. In fact you can host unlimited number of websites in one single hosting. So this is a really good feature. After that we have a free domain. So you'll be getting a free domain if you sign up with any one of these plans. The nayashake.com website which I own is a free domain which I got when I signed up with TMD hosting. We also get premium support, free cPanel, nice web server, and wildcard SSL. Now this is also a very good feature. SSL is nothing but this certificate which you see, this green socket over here. This is the SSL. So we'll get this SSL and we'll get wildcard SSL, which means that we can install SSL certificates on unlimited number of websites and subdomains. Because in the open market, if you go and purchase one SSL certificate, it will cost you around 40 to 100 bucks. Okay, anything between 40 to 100 bucks. So we are saving a lot of money over here. We also get optimum cache. It will improve the speed and performance of your website. Then we have instant cache, memory cache instance of 256 MB. Performance is 3 times better than these two plans. We also get a 60 days money back guarantee. So you can select any one of these plans. I would never recommend anyone to go with the starter cloud. The reason is very simple. It has one website hosted. So you can host only one single website over here. So suppose tomorrow if you want to create another website, you will have to purchase the hosting account again to host that website. You can go with the business cloud or the enterprise cloud. You have unlimited SSD space, unlimited website hosted. Okay. Now I am using the enterprise cloud, so I'll click on this. I'll click on get started with enterprise cloud. So click on this button. Now here you have to put in the domain name which you want for free. For example, you can put in anything like nayashake1.com. I'm not putting nayashake.com because I already own nayashake.com. Now you can select any extension. For example, instead of .com, suppose you want .org, .net, .us, and if you are creating a website for a specific country, for example for India, you can select .un. For UK, you can select .uk. Okay, and if you're creating any NGO website, any non-profitable organization website, then you can select this .org. Or if you're creating any organization, or if you're creating any website for any organization, you can select this .org. But for most of the people, I would recommend you to go with the .com, because this is the most commonly used. It is very popular. In fact, the most popular domain name extension. So type in your domain name whichever you want, whatever you want, and select .com from here and click on proceed. Now here you have to put in some basic information about yourself, like your first name, last name, email address, phone number, state, zip code, and so on. After that we have a payment information section. Now you can select the type of the card which you want to use. For example, you can pay through Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Visa Electron. You can put in your card number, CVV number, everything over here. You can also pay through PayPal. You just have to click on this PayPal and you can pay through PayPal. I would recommend you to pay with your credit card or your debit card. It's all up to you. After that we have purchase information section. Now from here you have to select your data center location. Now when you click on this is actually a drop down. You have few options over here. Now what I recommend is selecting the one which says nearest to you. For example, here Singapore says nearest to me, so I'm selecting this one. After that we have the period. By default 12 months period is selected. You can select 24 months, 36 months. I would highly recommend you to go with the 12 months. Don't ever go with the 1 month plan. The simple reason is that if you go with the 1 month plan, you will have to renew your plan every single month, and also you'll have to pay $7 more every month. For example, if you go with the 12-month plan, you will have to pay $13 per month, and in the single month plan you will have to pay $20 per month. So I would highly recommend you guys to select the 12-month plan. Select the 12-month plan. Now you have this thing automatically ticked, which is domain privacy. It's all up to you, and in fact I recommend this. Now domain privacy is nothing but there is a website called whois.com. Whenever someone goes to that website and puts in your domain name, they will get some basic information like your name, your address, and so on. But if you have this thing enabled, the domain privacy, they cannot see anything or any information about you. Okay, so this is kind of recommended. And the last and most important thing is promo code. Now here just enter NAYAR7, NAYYAR, and numeric 7 and click on apply. Now as you can see, it says this promo code gives you 7% off this purchase, and 7% is the highest discount that anyone can get with the cloud hosting. TMD doesn't offer more than 7% discount on cloud hosting, so you're getting the highest discount possible. You'll see all the coupons, all the links in the video description below. You can see the video description, it will help you a lot. After doing all this thing, just tick mark over here. It says I agree to the TMD hosting terms of service, and click on this checkout button. Once you click on that checkout button, you will receive an email from TMD hosting. This would look something like this. It has all the important information about your hosting. For example, it has your username, password, your hosting package, whatever you're using, your server IP, your name servers, and so on. It also have your FTP details. Okay, so your FTP address, FTP URL, the cPanel URL, and so on. So what I would recommend you guys is to save all this information somewhere in your computer. If you own multiple email addresses, then you can forward them to those different email addresses. Just make sure that all this information over here is secured. Now at the bottom you will see a link which says control panel link. Open that link in a new tab. If you don't know what this link is, you can just type in your domain name /cpanel. It will get you over here. Now over here, just type in the username and password which you got on that email and click on login. Now this is the cPanel. Most of the companies use a very similar cPanel. Okay, so what we have to do, there are many different options. Now we don't have to play around with any one of this. We have to go at the bottom, and here you'll see under Softaculous app installer, the first option is WordPress. So click on WordPress. Now we'll be installing WordPress on our domain name. We have registered a domain name. Now it's time to install WordPress on our domain name. To do so, just click on this install now button. Now from here, make sure HTTPS is selected. Okay, so select any one which says HTTPS. You can select HTTPS or HTTPS www. Okay, so I'm selecting the last one, HTTPS www, and from here you have to choose in your domain name. You will have only one domain name over here if you're following this tutorial, if you're creating anything for the first time. But I have created many different websites using TMD, so I'm seeing many different domain names over here. After that, we have our in directory section. Now delete everything that we have in this box. Just delete it. Make sure this box is empty. Okay. After that, we have to put in your site name and site description. Now your site name can be anything like your company name. For example, for me it will be Blog Dude. This is my site name, and site description is in very few words you have to describe your company or your website. So I'll just type in a blog. It's just a simple thing. You can type in anything over here, anything about your website. Now this is a very important section, admin account. Here you have to select the username and password for your account. Now don't let it be to admin and pass. If you do so, there are very high chances of your site getting hacked. And if once your site gets hacked, everything that you have created will be destroyed. You'll have to do everything from scratch, from beginning. So I would never recommend you guys, don't be lazy, just change it from here. Okay, just change admin and password, put in anything. Like I mostly put Nayyar, my name first letter is capital because this is case sensitive. Then I put underscore, and after that I type in my surname, which is Sheikh, and again over here the first letter is capital. Okay, now let's change your password. What I'll do, I'll hide this so that no one can see this, and I'll put in my password over here. Okay, fine. After that, just change in your admin email. You can put in anything. I'm putting in my email address over here. Then go at the bottom and click on install. So this is getting installed. It will take few seconds and it will install WordPress on your domain name. It takes around 10-15 seconds. As you can see, everything is done. Now once it's done, you'll get two different links over here. This is your first and the main website link, and after that we have the dashboard URL or the administrative URL. Now what you have to do, you have to click on the second link, the administrative URL. So click on that and we can cut all these things from here. Now once you click on that, you will be redirected to your dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Okay, now first thing that you have to do, if you see any similar message like this, just click on this logout. Okay, and go to plugins. From the left hand side you will see many different options. Here we have plugins. Click on plugins. Now we have many different plugins installed. Now we don't need any one of this right now. So what I'll do, I'll deactivate this one. Now once all the plugins are deactivated, I'll tick mark over here. It will select everything, and from bulk action I'll select delete and click on apply. Now it will delete all the 3 plugins because we don't need those plugins, so we have to free up some space. After that, click on appearances. Here we have few themes. Themes are nothing but the design of your website. Okay, so if you want a really beautiful website, then you have to go and get a very beautiful theme. And plugins, which we just deleted, is nothing but it improves and adds some additional functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, to convert your normal website into an e-commerce website wherein user can purchase the product and so on, you have to install a plugin called WooCommerce. So that is what a plugin is, and theme is just the design. Now here, as you can see, we have 3 different themes, but we don't need 3 different themes. Okay, we need only one theme. So these 2 themes are extra, and I don't think we are ever going to require this. These are really old themes. So you can click on this, and from the bottom just click on delete and delete all the themes. Okay, fine. Now we have only one theme over here. Now let us see how our website is looking at present. So if you want to see that, you can just hover over this. You'll see this visit site option. You can open this link in a new tab and we can see our website. So this is how our website is looking at present. Not bad, but still this is not the website which we want. We want to create something amazing like this one. Okay, so to do so we need a different theme, and that theme is called Monstroid. If you want to get that theme, you can see the link in the video description below, Monstroid 2 theme. You can click on that link, you will be redirected to that theme page. Or else what you can do, you can just open a new tab, type in blogto.com/m2. okay, it will redirect you to this Monstroid 2 WordPress theme page. Now this is the most sold WordPress theme on this website, the templatemonster.com website. This is really amazing website. As you can see, it has sold more than 5,000 copies, and there are 251 people who have given it a 5-star rating. Now this is a really cool theme. I really like it. That's why I have used this one to create this website. Now if you want to get this theme, just click on this button. It says get it now and you'll love it. Just click on this button. You don't need to add anything from here. Just click on this checkout button. Now enter your email address over here. Then click on continue. Okay, I have already an account, that's why it is asking for my password. I'll just select my account and click on go. Okay, I won't make any payment because I have already purchased this theme. So I won't do that. What I'll do, I'll go to my account and just show you how you can download this theme once you have purchased it. Okay, once you have purchased that and once you have created an account with this template monster, you'll see this tab, your account tab over here. When you click on this, you'll get different options. So what you have to do, you have to click on downloads. Now this is the theme which we just purchased, the Monstroid 2 multi-purpose WordPress theme. Now just click on this download link button and your theme will start downloading. Now I won't do that because I have already downloaded this theme. So once you download the theme, you'll get a file something like this, template 62222 something like this. This is a zip file. The first thing that you have to do, you have to unzip this. Okay, so first thing, extract files, and once you unzip these extract files, you'll get a folder with the same name. Now open this folder. In this folder you'll see another file called theme. Open that, and in that you'll see this Monstroid 2. Now this is the one, or this is the file which we have to upload on our website. So let's go back to our website in the manage theme section. Now here to add a new theme, just click on this add new button. Now click on this upload theme button because we have our file and we have to upload that file. Now click on choose file. Now select the location wherever you have saved that file. So I have it over here, Monstroid 2, and this is the file, Monstroid 2 theme file. Select this, click on open, click on install now. Okay guys, so as you can see, now it says the theme is completely installed. It's successfully installed. Now it's time to activate the theme. So just click on this button which says activate. So once the theme is activated, you can just click on this button which says begin installing plugin. It needs a plugin which is called Cherry Plugin Wizard. It is a very important plugin. In fact, once this theme is uploaded, you can even delete this theme if you want. Now click on begin installing plugin. Now you can just click on this install button. Okay, now click on return to dashboard. Now you can just dismiss this notice. Now let's come back to our website. Let's refresh and let's see the changes. Okay, so this is loading. Now this is how our website is looking at present. Now you can see the thing is totally changed. Now this is looking very much similar to this one, you know, the header and everything. Now let's start creating the website, but before that we'll need some more plugins to make our website very stronger, very functional. So what you can do, we can just hover plugins and click on add new and click on upload plugins. Click on choose file. Now here you can select this template which you just downloaded. Open this file. Here we'll have themes. Open themes, manual install, then plugins. Now here you'll see there are many different plugins, but we don't need to install all of them. We need only 15 plugins. So what you can do, we can just cancel this for a second. Now go to my website blogdude.com. In fact, I'll give this link in the video description below. You can click on that link and you'll be directly redirected to this page. Okay, now this is the link I'm talking about. Now here you'll see this is the Monstroid theme. You can download the theme from here. Now here this section is a locked section. You'll have to subscribe to my channel to unlock this section. Now this is a very important section. Let me tell you why. Let us first just unlock this. Let's subscribe with any one of the channels. Okay, so once you subscribe this will just disappear. As you can see, it has disappeared. Now I have given all the images, layouts and CSS files for free. You just have to click on this download button. Okay, now as you can see, the download is started. Let me cancel this because I have already downloaded this. Now once you download this, you'll see a file something like this. This is the file Monstroid 2 images and something. And when you extract this file, you'll get all these images for free, which I have used in my website. You also get one thing which is called one folder which is called plugins list. When you open this folder, you'll have this file. Open this file. Here you'll have a list of 15 different plugins. Now these are the only plugins which we need. So you can select this, and this you can just we have to select only, and we have to install only these 15 plugins. We don't need any extra plugins on our website. So let's start doing that. Come back to this section again, add plugin section, and click on choose file. Now again go to this template folder, theme, manual install plugins. Now from here, install one by one all the 15 plugins which are there in this list. Okay, so it will take some time. What I'll do, I'll pause this video, I'll install all the plugins, and after that I'll continue the video. Okay guys, as you can see, I have installed all the 15 plugins. Here as you can see, it says all 15, activated 15. So I have installed, updated and activated all the 15 plugins. Now most of the things are done. Now we have to start doing the fun thing, the most amazing thing, that is creating the website. So let's start by creating the home page first. So let's do that. Come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side you will see many different options, and from there you will see something called pages. Hover pages and click on add new. Now here you have to enter the title, so we'll put in home page. After that you'll see at the right hand side something called page attributes, and in that you'll see an option called template. Now select that option and select landing page, because this will be our landing page. The home page will be our landing page. Now once you do so, scroll down. Now make sure you don't have any sidebar. Your header section is, in fact all these things will be fine, so we don't have to do anything from here because we have selected the landing page. Now just click on publish. Now let's view this page in a new tab, so open this link in a new tab. Okay, so this is our landing page, our home page. Now if you see over here, when we see our home page, we are getting our website link /home page, but you don't need this /home page. In fact, whenever we click on this icon, we should be redirected to this page, and we don't want this home page. We want to remove this. Okay, like we have in a demo website, we are on the home page, but we don't have this /home page. We have only our URL. So let's do that. So to do so, first we'll have to set this page as our home page, because now we have just created a normal page and we have named it home page. It is not officially our home page. So let's do that. Now from the right hand side you will see something called settings. Hover settings and click on reading. Now here the first option is your home page displays. So by default it is always at your latest post, but we'll have to click on over here a static page, and under home page we'll have to select the page which we just created. This is the page, the home page. This is the page which we just created. Now click on save changes. Now again come back to your website, refresh this page. Now as you can see, when we refreshed, the /home page is gone. Now we can start working on this page. We can get rid of all these things. Again come back to your dashboard, go to pages, and let's delete this sample page, because this is a sample page which is created by default. We don't need this, so we can just click on this trash. Fine. Now click on this edit button under home page, and now you should see front page written besides home page, which means we are successful. Now click on this edit button. Now a great thing about this theme, the Monstroid 2 theme, is that it has an inbuilt page builder which is called Power Builder. So this is a very powerful, as the name suggests, the name itself is Power Builder. This is a very powerful page builder. We'll see how it is powerful, okay, and you'll get to know why I call it powerful. So first thing, if you see in the demo website, we have a full width image, we have some text, some text, and a call to action button. So let's add that. Now if you see over here, there is one section already created, and in that section we have another row, and in that row we'll have to add a column. Okay, so this is how it works. All the page builder works the same way, whether it be the Elementor page builder, the Divi page builder, any page builder, it works the same way. We have a section, under section we have a row, and in that row we have some columns. For example, this complete thing is one section. In this section we have a row, so this is a row, and this row has one single column. As you can see, it is all in a single column. Okay, so that is how it works. Now you can just click on insert columns. Now we have only one single column, we don't have 2 or 3 columns, so we'll click on one. Now in this column we need to insert some modules, so click on insert modules. Now there are many pre-built modules available over here. Here we need to add some text, so we'll select the text module, so click on text. Now we have to select the text orientation. If you see in the demo website, everything is centered. Okay, so everything is aligned and oriented centered. So we'll select centered from here. Now here you can type in the text. So what I'll do, instead of typing anything, I'll just copy this thing and paste it over here. Now notice that when I select this thing, the top section, these two lines, when you see, these two are heading 2. When I select this, I get this heading option over here. When I open this, you can see that heading 2 is selected. So heading 2 is bigger than heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and so on. And heading 1 is even bigger than the heading 2. Fine. And the bottom text, this text which you see over here, this text is heading 4. Okay, so these two lines are heading 2 and this text is heading 4. I'm telling you these things because if you select just simple paragraph, you just type in something, then it won't show this big. It will be just simple small text. Okay, so make sure whatever you type over here, the first thing you should select this and select heading 2 from here, and the second thing you should select this and select heading 4 from here. Also, if you'll see, the text color over here is white. Here the text color is by default black. So if you want to change the color of the text, you can select everything and you can click on this button which says toolbar toggle. When you click on this button, we get some more options. Okay, so here we have the text color. When you select this, you can add any different color. For example, if you want to make it green, you can select green from here. Now we can see all the text is become green, but we want to make it white. So select this text color and select white from here. Now when we click on over here, you can see everything disappears. Actually the text are there, but they are all white, so that's why we are not seeing them. It's not a problem. So these were all the general settings. Now if you go, there is another option which is called the advanced design setting. You can set a max width, you can change the font, you can make it bold, italic, you can make it uppercase, lowercase, you can change the size of the text and so on. Now we don't want to do anything from here. We'll see all these things later on. First we'll prepare the skeleton, all the things which are required. After that we'll do all the designing thing. Okay, so don't do anything over here. Just click on save and exit. Okay, so we have our text over here. Now if you see, we have a background image in the text, okay, in the first section. So let's add this image. As I said you earlier, you can get all the images for free. Just go to the link which is given in the video description below and you can get all the images for free. So to add a background color, just click on this gear icon which says setting. Okay, the top gear icon, this section gear icon. Select this gear icon. Now you'll see this background image. Click on upload an image. Click on select files. Now if you see over here, this is the file which you will be downloading once you download the file from the website, from my website. Okay, when you open this file, there will be some folders over here. Now this is the home page folder. When you open this, you'll get many different images over here. Now let's see the image which we need. So this is the one. The name of this image is home top. Select this image, click on open. Now click on set as background. Fine. Now when you see, there are more settings at the bottom, but we don't need to do any settings because these are for videos. You can set a video in the background. Okay, you can put in all these videos, but we don't have any videos, so we'll just make everything on. We'll just keep everything off. Okay, Now we have to set some paddings, but before setting them, let me first save and exit and update this file. Now first I want to show you what happens when you don't set any padding, and after that we can see why we need to set the padding and how much we should be setting padding. Okay, now what we can do, we can refresh this page. Now we can see we have the heading over here, the subheading over here. We also have the background image, but as you can see, there is no gap above and below this text. Like here we have some gap at the top, some gap at the bottom. Now this is what padding does. Okay, so when you add some padding, we'll get some space at the top and at the bottom. So let's do that. Again, select this section setting, this gear icon, click on this gear icon. Scroll down, you'll see at the bottom something called custom padding. Now at the top, let's add 220 pixels. Okay, so just type in 220 px for pixels, and in the bottom we'll have 440 pixels, 440. Now click on save and exit. Again, update this file. We always have to update the file if you want the changes to take place. Now we can refresh this page to see the changes. Now as you can see, this looks much better. Okay, so we are done with these things, and now this header is not backgroundless, it is not transparent. We'll see all those things later on. First we'll create everything and then we'll see these basic options. Okay, now after that we have this call to action button. Let's add that. So come back to your dashboard again, and now click on insert module. And here you'll see something called button. Here it is. Click on button. Now here you have to put in the URL where you want to redirect your user. For example, if someone clicks on this button, where should the user go? So if you want the user to redirect them to google.com, then you have to put in google.com over here. If you want the user to redirect to your contact us page, then you can copy your contact us page link from here. You can just right click over here, select copy link address, and you can just paste it over here. Now I won't do anything like this over here. I'll just put in hashtag over here. When you don't want the user to go to any page or any other direction, you just have to put in this hashtag. Okay, now open in new tab or the same window. Now what should happen? Now when the user clicks on this button, should a new tab be open or he should be redirected in the same tab? So it's all up to you. You can select any option. Now the button text, for example, here if you see the button says learn more, so you can type in any text and that will display over here. So let's type in the same text, learn more. After that we have button alignment. The button is in the center, so we'll select center. Fine. Now we have some advanced settings. Now you can, when you select this and when you make this yes, you'll see many different options. Like you can increase or decrease the size of the button. You can change the button color, background color. You can set some border to the button. You can make the button more circular. Okay, you can make it more circular by increasing the border radius. The more the radius, the more circular the button will be. Okay, you can change the font of the button and so on. But we haven't done all these settings in the demo website. It's just a simple button. So what I'll do, I'll just make this thing off. Okay, so we don't want any custom styles for button. We want the same style, the default style which the theme is using, because I think the default style is really beautiful. We don't need any custom style for this. Once you're done with all the settings, just click on save and exit. Now again update the file so that we can see all the changes. Now again come back over here, refresh this page. Okay guys, so we have the button. So this is looking beautiful. We're just missing one simple thing, and that is the gap over here. As you can see, the gap between this line and this button is a nice gap, but here we don't have any gap between the button and the text. Now let's add that. Now there are many ways of doing that. Okay, for example, let me show you two of the most common ways. For example, you can select this button, you can click on this gear icon next to button, you can go to advanced settings, and when you scroll down, you'll see this padding. You can add some padding like we added in this section. We added some gap at the top and the bottom. So you can add some padding at the bottom like 30 pixels or 40 pixels and so on. This is the first and the most common way. Now there is another way. What you can do, you can add a module and you can select divider. Here it is, divider. Okay, and you can go to advanced settings and you can just add the margin top to 30 pixels. Okay, so both the things will do the same thing. Okay, so we can just add margin top 30 pixels, click on save and exit. Now we have to bring the divider in between because we want the gap in between the text and the button. So make the divider in between and click on update. Now again come back to this website and refresh it. Now we can see there is a nice amount of gap between the text and the button. So this is how you do it. There are two simple ways. You can choose any way to do it. Okay, so with this we have completed the first section, the most important section, the header section, the top section of our website. Now let's see the second section. Now this is also a very beautiful section. We have a nice header over here, nice beautiful divider, and these different icons and so on. So let's do that. Let's start creating this one. Now we will not click on this insert module or insert row. We'll just click on a standard section. We want a new section. So when we click on this button, it will create a new section. Now you might be asking, why not? We can just click on this install or insert module or insert row and we can do these things as well. Now that is possible. You can click on the insert module or insert row and you can do the thing. But the problem over here is we have given a background image to the section 1. So once you click on insert module or insert row, then all these things, whatever you're going to do now, everything will have the same background image because we'll be adding all this thing in the same section. Okay, so for that we create another section so we can have different background. For example, the first section has this background image, but the second section doesn't have any background image or any background color. So this is why we use sections. I hope you guys are understanding. If you're not understanding, don't worry, just follow the tutorial. You will understand better, more and more once you complete the tutorial. Okay, so let's add a new section. Click on plus standard section. Now we have to select number of columns. Let's see. Again, if you see over here, first we'll have to add a single column. Okay, for this thing, this is just a single column. So let's select this, select single column. Okay, so we have a section, in that we have a single column. Okay, in that we have to add this text, this beautiful text. So we can just copy this from here, click on insert module and search for text. This is the one, select this. Now again, orientation is center, alignment is center, and we can paste this text or we can just type in anything, but make sure heading 3 is selected at the top. Okay, so this size is heading 3. Make sure that is selected and click on save and exit. That will add this section. Now after that, you'll see that we have a beautiful divider. This really beautifies this section or beautifies the website. This is a small thing, but this really has a great impact. Now you can easily add that. So to add that, what you have to do, you have to check the same folder which you just downloaded from my website, and in that folder you'll have a file called CSS. This is the file, CSS file. Just open that and there you will have two codes. Okay, now as you can see, this is the title. You don't have to copy the title. It says line after center and the second one is line after left. Okay, so we have this divider in the center. So what we'll do, we'll select this code. Okay, we'll copy this code which says line after center. Okay, so we'll select this thing, we'll copy it. Okay, now we'll come over here, we'll click on this gear icon next to the text, then we'll go to custom CSS, then we'll scroll down and we'll have this section which says after, and after that we'll just click on over here and paste in this section. Now why we are doing this? Now because we want this divider after the text. That's why we are pasting this code after the text. Okay, here it says after and we are putting this thing over here. Now click on save and exit. Let's scroll up and update this page. Now let's refresh our website and see the changes. Let's scroll down. Now as you can see, we have this text over here and we also have this beautiful divider. Okay, So we are going good, but we don't have any, padding at the top and bottom, any gap at the top and bottom. So we'll have to add that, and we also have to add these 3 different columns. So let's do that. Now we have to add a new row, because we cannot add a new module because that module will be added in the single column, but we want 3 different columns. So we'll have to add a new row. So click on this add new row and select 3 columns from here. Now we can add 3 different modules over here. Now select the first column and click on insert module and search for blurb. This is the one, blurb. Select this one. Now we have to give it a title. Now here the title is exemplary services. So click on this, copy this, paste it over here. Now you can redirect this to any page or anything or any website you want. You can just put in the URL over here. Now we won't do this in this section. We'll just leave it like this. Okay, we don't want to link it to anything. So we'll just leave this thing. Now do you want to use icon? Now here if you see, we are using icon. So let's make this yes. Now from here you can select any icon. Okay, so what I'll do, I won't waste my time searching for that icon. I'll just select anyone. For example, let's select this heart icon. Let's come down. Now you can select this icon color. By default this color is selected, but if you want this color, the yellow color, if you want the exact same yellow color, let me show you a very simple trick how you can get the exact same color. You can go to my demo website and right click over here and you'll get some options. Select inspect. Okay, now let me do one thing first. Let me change the orientation. Okay, here it is. I want this thing at the bottom. Fine, this is looking better. Now once you do so, once you inspect the element, here at the right hand side you'll see this element style and you'll see the color code. You can also see the exact same color. So what you have to do, you have to click on this, it will select it and copy this color code, come back over here, select this section and paste in the color code over here. Fine. So we have the color code. Okay, now you can see we have the exact same color code. Now you can make this thing a circle. You can make the icon circle, but we don't want to do that. Now we have to select the position for the icon or the image, whatever you're inserting. So we are inserting an icon and we want that at the top, because in the demo website you can see we have the icon at the top. So we'll select top. Now we can add some animation. For example, bottom to top, left to right. So let's select the default one, or maybe let's select left to right. Okay, what we can do, we can select this animation as left to right. For this we can select right to left, and for this one, for the middle one, we can select top to bottom or bottom to top. Okay, so that would look nice. Now text orientation, will select center, because in the demo website we have all the text oriented center. Fine. Now we can put in read more button, but we won't do that. Okay, because we haven't done that in the demo website. Now here you can put in the content. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this simple text from here, I'll paste it over here. So we have the content, and make sure everything is paragraph. As you can see over here, make sure it is not heading 1, heading 2 and anything. It is simple paragraph. Fine. Okay, so everything looks fine. Just click on save and exit. Now before adding any further any modules, first let's see whether this is happening right or not. Okay, we don't want to do everything, we just don't want to keep doing everything and at the end we'll see that nothing has happened, everything is just waste. Okay, so that's why we save some settings and then we see what is happening. Now let's refresh this page. Okay, so we have this beautiful icon over here and we have all the things over here. Okay, so everything is going fine. Now here you can see that we need some things. First, as I said you earlier, we need some padding at the top and bottom, and we also need some gap between this divider and between this icon, because as you can see there is just no gap between both of them. Okay, so we can add those as well. Now come back to this page. Now we don't have to create this same thing again and again. Okay, now because it took around 3-4 minutes for us to create this section, but what we can do, we can just click on this button. It will clone the module, it will copy or duplicate the module. We can copy and duplicate it 2 times, and we can just drag this thing to different columns. Now everything will be same, we will just have to change the icon and so on. Okay, so we don't have to do all the settings again and again. This really saves a lot of time. That is why I like using page builders. This really saves a lot of time. Now let's select the second one, click on this gear icon, come back. I won't change any title or anything. You guys know it's really easy, you can change it, but let me change this icon and color, okay, so that it looks better. Now let's select this camera icon and let's change the color. So again, you can use the same trick. Right click over here on this icon, click on inspect. It will give you the exact color code. Like here we have, copy this color code, come back over here, select this and paste in this color code over here. Now we can see we have the same color. Now again it is stopped, and now you don't have to see all these settings because we have copied it and all the settings will be same. Click on save and exit. Now select the third one. Okay, now let's copy this color, inspect element. Here it is, the color code. Copy this one, come back over here. Let's select some different icon now. Okay, now let's select this card icon. Let's change the color. Fine. Click on save and exit. Now let's add some padding at top and bottom. Okay, like let's add some padding at top of this and bottom of this. So with that, we'll add the padding in this section. Okay, so select this gear icon of this section, scroll down. We don't have any background image, so we can just leave this thing blank. Scroll down and let's select top 90 pixels and bottom maybe 70 pixels. Okay, click on save and exit. We also need some gap between this divider and these icons, so let's add something. So what I can do, last time we added gap through divider and this time we'll add gap through padding, so that we can know both the ways of doing it. So what you can do, you can select this section, this row, okay, the row in which we have this text. You can select this row, scroll down, we have this custom padding over here. Now in the bottom padding you can add something like 40 pixels. Click on save and exit. Now let's update the changes and let's see what happens to our website. So come back to your website and click on refresh. Now as you can see, this looks amazing. We have a nice amount of gap at the top and bottom. We also have a good amount of space in between this, okay, in between this icon and this divider, and this is really looking terrific. I really love this thing. Okay, as you can see, this is really looking beautiful. So with this we have completed this second section as well. Now let's move on to the third section, and this is the third section. Let's start creating this. Now here in the third section, if you notice, we don't have anything at the left hand side, and we have all the text, everything at the right hand side. Okay, so let's see and let's do that. So click on standard section and first select two columns, because as you can see we have this column is blank and we have some text in the right column. Okay, so we have two columns as you can see over here, column 1, column 2. We won't add anything in the column 1, we'll add everything in the column 2. So click on insert module. Now if you see over here, first thing we have is some text which says we believe. So just copy this text. In fact, you can copy all this text from here. You can just copy this text from here, and from here select text module. This time the orientation will be left, so we don't have to do any changes over here. And now paste in the text which we copied. Now if you notice something, when we select this thing, we'll see that this is heading 2 and the bottom text is just simple paragraph. So make sure the top one is heading 2 and the bottom one is paragraph. And also the color of this text is white. Okay, so you can select all this text, go to text color and select white color from here. Now click on save and exit. And after this text we have this beautiful divider, and this is left aligned divider. So again you can open the CSS file, and this time we can copy this code, the line after left code. So just copy the code from here, come back to your dashboard, click on this gear icon, go to custom CSS. Now after this, because we want this divider after this text, okay, so select after this and paste in the code. Now one thing which you have to do over here is change the background color, because the divider color is this color, okay, as you can see this is the color, something green type color, but here the divider color is white. Okay, so the code for white is hashtag FFF. You can put F 3 times or 6 times, it will give you the same color. So I'm putting hashtag FFF and click on save and exit. And after this we'll see that there is some gap over here, okay, between this divider and the bottom section. So let's add some gap. Okay, so what we can do, we can click on insert module, we can click on divider, go to advanced design setting, and at the top we can add something like 40 pixels. Click on save and exit. So this will add some gap. After that we have all these sections. At the left hand side we have these beautiful icons, and at the right hand side we have some text. So for this we'll click on insert module and we'll select blurb. So this is blurb. Select blurb from here, give it a title. So this will be the title. Copy this, we embrace new opportunities together, and paste it over here. Now again, I don't want to link this to any URL, so I'll just leave this blank, and I do want to use icon, so I'll make this yes, and you can select any icon. Now let me select this icon, the download icon. Okay, now after this we have to change the icon color, and this time the icon color is white, so I'll select white from here. Okay, as you can see the icon color is white. Now if you see the position, okay, the position is left, the icon position this time is left, so we'll select left. You can select any animation. Text orientation is also left. We don't have any content this time, we just have the title, we don't have any content, but we'll have to change the color of the title. So we can go to advanced design setting, okay, header font, header text color. Okay, so we have to change this because by default the text colors are black and we have to make it white. So header text color, select this, click on select color and select white from here. Fine. Now click on save and exit. Now we don't have to create it again and again. We have created one. Now we can copy it 3 times so that we can have 4 different things over here. So let's copy it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and we just have to click on this gear icon and change everything. Like for this title, we want this title. Okay, so instead of this, we'll paste it this one. We can change the icon. Now let's select the star icon, click on save and exit. Now select the third blurb. Now select this thing from here. Okay, let's change the title. Let's change the icon, click on save and exit. Now let's select the last one. Okay, let's select this one, let's copy and paste it over here. Okay, we have some gap, I guess. Let's delete this gap. Fine. Now let's change this to maybe this video icon. Click on save and exit. Now let's refresh and see. Now let's update actually and see what happens. Okay, and come back to your website, refresh it. Let's scroll down. Now we can see that, you can see guys, we don't see anything. We have everything but we don't see anything. The simple reason is because we have all the color, all the icon, all the text white, and we have forgot to put this background color. So this can be very dangerous, as you can see. Now let's add this background color so that we can see the changes. Okay, so this is the third section, this section. Let's select this section setting, upload an image as the background image. Click on upload files, select files. Now this is the one, home one. Select this, click on open. Now click on set as background. Now we'll have to add some padding at top and bottom so that we'll have some nice amount of gap. So let's add 90 pixels both top and bottom. Fine. Click on save and exit. Now again let's update and hopefully this time everything should be fine. Let's refresh our page. Okay, now this looks really amazing. Okay, so this is really looking nice. Now if you see over here, there is almost no gap between this first and this second blurb, but here we have a nice amount of gap. If you like this gap between these blurbs, it's alright, but if you don't like, you can just decrease it or totally remove it. Okay, so what you can do is, okay, fine, so we have bottom gap. So you can come back over here, you can select the first blurb. Okay, you can scroll down. I think we have some custom gap coming on over here, the default gap. Now go to advanced design settings, scroll down. Okay, fine. If you don't see anything like this, scroll down and you will see this custom padding. In the bottom, just put in maybe 5 pixels and let's see what happens. Okay, it's just an experiment. Click on select 5 pixels bottom and click on save and exit. Now let's update the file and let's see what changes take place. So let's refresh. Okay, so we see that no changes have taken place. I think this is because there is no padding but margin, so we'll have to decrease the margin. Okay, let's try this as well. Let's see whether this works or not. So again, select this blurb, click on this gear icon, again go to advanced design settings, scroll down, and this time let's decrease the margin. This is custom margin. Let's put 5 pixels custom margin at the bottom. Click on save and exit. Let's update. Let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, the changes are taking place. So that was not padding, that was margin. Okay, now we can decrease it further. Instead of 5, you can make it 2, or in fact you can also make it 0, because it has some padding by default, so it won't stick to each other even if you make it 0. But I think 5 is looking better. So what I'll do, I'll decrease the padding of all the blurbs. Now select the second blurb, go to advanced design settings, custom bottom margin, let's put 5 pixels, save and exit. The third one, advanced design settings, custom margin bottom, 5 pixels. Okay, click on save and exit. Again click on update and let's refresh. Everything should be fine. Okay, so we have a very beautiful section completed. So this was our third section, really beautiful section again. So we have successfully completed 3 different and beautiful sections. Now let's create the fourth section. This is also very easy to create. Okay, so again come back to this page, scroll down, click on add standard section. Now if you see over here, again we have 2 different columns. This is the first column, this is the second column. Okay, so select 2 different columns. Now in the first column, the first module is simple text. So we can just select this text from here, copy it, click on insert module from here, select the text module. Okay, and orientation is left, which is fine, and we can just paste it over here. And you can notice that when I paste it over here, it is heading 3. Okay, now let's check the color. It's black, so it's fine, we don't have to do any changes. But if you see, we have this divider after this text. So what we can do is we can copy this code, line after left, go to custom CSS, go under after and paste this code. Now click on save and exit. Now if you see over here, there is no gap actually below the divider. Okay, below the divider. So let's add some gap below the divider so that we can separate this text and the divider. So let's again select the same thing, go to advanced design settings. Now let's add some padding bottom, maybe 30 pixels would be fine. Select 30 pixels, save and exit. Now again click on insert module and again select text, because we have some simple text over here. Let's copy it from here. Okay, left orientation fine, let's paste it over here, and everything over here is simple paragraph. Click on save and exit. After that we have some button, but again after this text we have some gap. You can see there's some gap between the text and the button. So let's add that click on this gear icon, advanced design settings, and let's add some bottom padding, maybe 30 pixels again. Click on save and exit. Fine. Now click on insert module and let's search for button. Here it is. Now as you can see, the button says read more. Now we can put in any URL. I'm not putting any URL, so I'll just put in this hashtag. Button text says read more. So I'll just type in read more over here. Fine. Center, okay, fine. The alignment is left, which is fine. Click on save and exit. Now this also has a background color, okay, a background image. So this is basically a background image, this girl's image, okay. So let's add that. Click on this section settings. Click on upload an image, upload files, select files, and select this home to image, this one. Click on open. Now click on set as background, okay, so this is the one. And let us also add some padding at top and bottom. Okay, here as you can see, we have some gap at the top and at the bottom. So what I'll do, I'll just add some padding at top, maybe 70 pixels. And I won't do any bottom padding, maybe, yeah, I think I won't do any bottom padding, because what I see over here is this image is stick to the bottom, okay. So let's try, let's see what happens. Click on save and exit. So we have added only top padding, we haven't added any bottom padding, okay. Now let's update the file, let's see what happens. Let's refresh this page. Let's scroll down, okay. So this is working, but what we can do is, we have this is fine, the girl's images stick to the bottom, but the problem is this section is also stick to the bottom. So what we can do is, we can do one thing, and it will solve both the problems. Now we can select this thing, the column setting, the row setting, okay. Now we can select the row section, and we can add some padding at the row, okay. This is not the section, this is the row. So let's add 60 pixels bottom padding. This is the row, not the section, okay. Click on save and exit. Click on update. Come back over here. Let's refresh this page. Okay guys, so this is fine. We don't have the button touching the bottom, but we have the this image touching at the bottom, and I think this is really great. Okay, you can add some more. At the bottom I have added 60, you can add maybe 100, 120 if you want some more gap. Fine. Now let's add this gallery. Okay, we have 6 different images. When we hover over this image, we get this color, and we also get this icon. Now there is one problem I see over here. The color is very dark, we just don't see the image. We'll fix this, because what we want is, we want the color to be a little bit transparent, so that we can also see some images, okay. Some, we can have a glimpse of the image. Let's see what happens, how to do that, okay. Now scroll down, again click on standard section. This time select 3 different columns, because as you can see, we have 1, 2 and 3 columns. Now click on insert module, select image, I guess, yeah, image. Now let's put image URL. Click on upload an image. Now click on upload files, select files, and here you have gallery images, gallery 1, gallery 2. So what I'll do, I'll press Ctrl and select all these 6 images at once and upload them all at once. Now as you can see, the upload speed is really fast, and that is because we are using TMD hosting, which is using SSD space, and that is really fast. So we can select anything. For example, this is the first gallery image. Select this, click on set as image. Fine. And click on save and exit. Again select the second module, select image, upload an image. Now select the second one, set as image, save and exit. Now select the third module, again image, okay, here it is. Now let's select the third image, this one, set as image, click on save and exit. Now what we can do is, we can copy this complete row. You can just click on this and it will clone it, it will duplicate it, and we can just change the image. So instead of this image, we want this one. Save and exit. Now let's change this image as well. Let's upload it, this one. Click on set as image, save and exit, and let's change the last one. Okay, this is the gallery 6. Click on set as image. Now there is one more thing that we need to do, but before that let's update and see what happens. Okay, we have to make it full width, but let's see what happens if we don't make it full width. Let's refresh our page. Let's scroll down. Now as you can see over here, when we don't do full width, this is what happens. We see a lot of gap between the images, and here we don't see any gap between the images, and this looks terrific. Okay, so we want to make it something like that. So to do so, come at this bottom. This is the section which we are working with. Now select this row. Okay, so this is the row settings. Select this row and just make this yes. Make this row full width. Click on save and exit. Now select the second one. Again, make this row full width. Save and exit. Again, let's update the file. Let's come back over here, refresh, and everything should be fine. Okay, so it is much better, but still we have some gap, and this is because it is using the custom grid, the default grid layout, so the default grid layout has some padding left and right, so we'll have to make that off too. Okay, so again, come back on this page, go at the bottom, select this row setting again. And this is the one I'm talking about, the grid padding. Okay, so it has some default padding, as I said you, the gap. So we have some default gap. We just have to make this off. Save and exit. Same thing with the second row. Just make this thing off. Save and exit. And I hope this time everything should be fine. Click on update. Now let's refresh this page. Okay, so this is looking amazing. Now you guys might be thinking, man, when you know this is the problem, why don't you just do once, and why are you just coming back over here, refreshing again, going back? Now that is because I want you guys to understand what that setting does. I could have just made that grid setting off, and I could have just had the perfect result. But what happens is you don't understand, why did I made that off, why did I made that on, why am I changing what is this padding, what is all these things. Okay, so that is what I am doing, everything step by step, so that you don't miss out anything and you understand each and every step. Okay, and I hope you guys appreciate that. So now the gallery is looking fine, the images are looking fine. Now we have one more change. Now when we in the demo website, when we hover any one of the image, we see an overlay, the color, and also an icon. So let's do that. Again, come back on this page. Let's select the first image, click on this gear icon. Let's scroll down. Now here you'll see it says open in Lightbox. Make it yes. Once you make it yes, you get some more option. This is the one which says image overlay. Make this yes or make it on as well. Now image. Now the first option is overlay icon color. Now here, as you can see, the icon color is white. So let's select this, click on select color, select white. Fine. Now hover overlay color. Now this is the color which we have to select. Now what you can do, we can just click on inspect, and you will get this color over here. Just copy this color code from here, cut this thing and select this color, paste in this color over here. Okay, but here I see that we are not getting that option. Okay, there should be another option to decrease the transparency. We are not getting that option. So even if you select this color, it will not reduce the transparency. So what you can do, you can go to this section, this CSS section. I'll add one more code over here. Okay, so this is the code, and let me give it a title so that you understand this. Okay, let us give color transparency or transparent color, something like that. Fine, and I'm saving this file, so by the time you're watching this video and when you download the file, you'll see this code as well. So just copy this code from here, and instead of this one, let's paste in this code. Okay, let's click on save and exit, click on this gear icon again, come back over here, icon lower color should be white. Fine. And hover overlay color, let's copy and paste in this color. Okay, once you do so, now you can see this transparency over here. You can increase or decrease this thing. Okay, if you want to make it completely transparent, you can do so. It's all up to you. Okay, so we can make it something like this. Okay, this would look fine. Okay, after this we have to select the icon. So let's select any one of the icon. Let's select this pencil icon, and okay, everything looks fine. Rest everything is fine. Click on save and exit. Now let's refresh and see whether the changes have taken place. So come back to this website. Let's refresh. Let's hover over it. Now as you can see, when we hover this image, we get this pencil icon, and this is not complete color, and we get some transparency at the back. So we can see the image at the back as well. Okay, here that was not available. We are just not seeing the image at the back, but here we can see the image at the back because the color here is a little bit transparent. Okay, so you can do the same thing for all the other images. Okay, we can do the same thing for all the other images. That will do the changes. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it only for one image, because once you know how to do that, you can do it for all the other images. Fine. Now let's see what we have after this. So after this section, we have another beautiful section. Now let's start building this. Let's start creating this one. So again, come back over here, click on add new standard section. And here the top one, we have only a simple section. We have only one single column. So what we'll do, we'll select simple column, one single column. Select this, click on insert module, and we have the text at the bottom, at the top. So select this text module. The alignment should be center, and paste in the code. Okay, the first one is heading 3, the second one is paragraph. So this is heading 3, this is paragraph, and we also have this divider after the text. So let's copy this text from here. Let's copy this code, line after, and it is line after center. Okay, so copy this one, line after center, because this divider is in the center, it is not at the left. Copy it, go to custom CSS, scroll down, and after section, paste this. Click on save and exit. Fine. Now after that, we can add some gap between these icons and this divider. So let's do that. Let's do through divider this time. Click on divider, go to advanced design setting, and at the top, let's put in 40 pixels gap. Click on save and exit. Fine. Now after that, we have this section. Now we have 4 different columns, and this is number counter. This is not blurb, this is number counter. Because when we come to this section, when we scroll and come to this section, the number starts counting. You might have seen that in the demo website. Okay, if you have not seen, don't worry, I'll show you again when I refresh this page. So before that, first what we have to do, we'll have to add a new row, because we want 4 different columns. Now select 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Now click on this insert module, and let's add number counter. Let's search for there. Here it is, number counter. Fine. The title, this is the title, satisfied customers. Number, the number here is 570. So let's type in 570. Percentage sign, we don't want the percentage sign, so let's make this off. Counter text color, the text color is black, so it's fine, it's black, it's 000, which means black. Do you want to use icon? Yes, we do. So you make it yes, and let's select the icon. Okay, let's select anything. Let's select this one, this star. Icon color, this is the color. You can change the icon color. So this is the default color, so we don't have to change it right now. Okay, so everything is fine. Just click on save and exit. Now let's copy this. Okay, let's drag it and let's put it in all the 4 different columns. Let's update the changes and let's see what happens. Let's come back over here and refresh this page. Okay, so we have this section over here. We just have to do some more changes. We want to have some padding top, padding bottom, and I think I will have to increase the size of this icon because this icon looks quite small. Here the icons are quite bigger. Okay, so let's do both those changes. scroll down. First, let's add some padding top and bottom. So select this section, scroll at the bottom, padding top, let's maybe add 90 pixels top, and bottom maybe 70 pixels, or you can add 90 pixels. I'm just adding some random number. Click on save and exit. Now let me delete all these things because these are not proper. Let's click on this gear icon for the first counter and go to advanced design setting. Okay, and here we should see, let's see what we have. Okay, the first one, I guess it is the first one. Use icon font size. Okay, and let's increase this to maybe 80 and click on save and exit. Now let's see how big icon do we have. So come back over here, again refresh. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is looking much better. 80 is looking much better, and we have a nice amount of gap at the top and at the bottom. Now what we can do, we can just copy this thing 3-4 times and we can save and do some changes over here. Okay, now let's see, the second one is this. Now let's just copy the color. So we apply the same simple trick, just right click on that, select inspect, and we'll get all these color codes. Select this color code, go to this section, click on this gear icon. Okay, now select some different icon. Let's select to this one and let's change the color to, let's select this color to this one. Fine, click on save and exit. Now let's select the third one. Let's see the color, let's inspect this. This is the color, let's copy this. Okay, come over here, let's change the icon first. Let's put this tags icon or this books icon maybe, and let's change this color to this one. Click on save and exit. Now the last one, this is blue, light blue. So let's select inspect, copy this color from here, click on this gear icon. Okay, now this time let's select something different. Let's select this flag. Okay, we are selecting this flag. Select this color, paste it. Now you don't have to inspect everything. I'm just doing it because I want the exact same color. Now you can just, suppose you want blue, you can just select this blue. You can drag around over here, you can see the color changes. You can make it more transparent if you want. So it's all up to you. I'm just selecting inspect because I just wanted the exact same color, nothing else. Okay, it's not compulsory that you have to do inspect. You can just select any random color from here. Click on save and exit. Click on update and everything should be fine. Let's refresh, let's see what happens. Okay, fine. So we have this beautiful icons over here. The icons are quite bigger. I think this was a bit smaller. This size I think is the perfect size. The 80 pixels icon size is perfect. You should also remember to change this number and the title. You can do it easily. That's really simple. So with this we have completed this section as well. Now let's see this next section, and let's see how many sections are left for the home page. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections are left. A lot of sections, because I wanted to make this video a really big video. I just wanted to cover everything. So after watching this video, you just don't need to watch any other video. Everything is covered over here. Now let's add this section, and if you notice one thing, every time we are using some really different things over here. We have used blurbs, we have used different numbers, number counter, we have used this gallery section and so on. So every time we are using some different thing. Now let's create this section. Okay, so come back over here, scroll down and click on add standard section. For the first we have only single column because we have simple text, and after that we'll have 3 different columns. So first single column, select single column from here, click on insert module. We have some simple text over here. Orientation is center. Let's paste this. Now again, the top one is heading 3 and the bottom one is simple paragraph. And after that, if you see, we have this divider in the center. So let's copy this code, this is the divider in the center. Okay, copy this code, come back over here, go to custom CSS, go in the after section and paste in this code, click on save and exit. But yeah, one more thing is left. This color should be white. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to change this background color. Instead of this color, we'll put in hashtag FFF. Okay, click on save and exit. After that, we have this thing. In fact, after that, we have some gap between the divider and these icons. So let's add some gap. We can add through divider as well. So let's add through divider. Let's add 40 pixels. Fine. So we have some gap. Now let's add this thing. These are 3 different columns and these are blurbs. Okay, these are simple blurbs. So click on insert, no, not click on insert module. We want a totally different row. So click on add row, 3 columns, insert module and select blurb. Find the title over here is create your business plan. Now we'll have to change the color of the title over here. First, let's put the title. We don't want any URLs. We want to use icon. Yes. And these are icons. If you see, this is actually an icon. Okay, number 1 icon. Now let's search for that one. Okay, let's see. There are so many different icons. It's good. Okay, number 1. You just want simple numbers. Okay, here it is, number 1 2 3 4. It won't have the circle. Okay, it won't have this circle. We'll have to add those circles. Okay, just select this number. Icon color, you can see the icon color is this, so it is automatically selected. We don't have to do that. Now circle icon, yes, we want to circle icon. Circle color, we have to make it transparent. So you'll have 2 different, this is the first, this is the second one. Drag this second one at the bottom. This will make it transparent. As you can see, the color of the circle is transparent. Now we want border, and this is the border color. Okay, because as you can see, the circle border, we have a circle border with the same color. So this is fine. Now what you can do, you can just copy this color, because we'll need this color to add it to this, text color. After that, everything is fine. Text orientation is left, which is fine. And after that, we also have some text over here. So let's copy this thing from here. Let's paste it over here. And again, what I'm suggesting you is just copy this color, go to advanced design setting, and after that we have header text color, and paste that color over here because we want the same color as the header. Click on save and exit. Okay, and do we have, yes, we have a background color, background image. In fact, let's add that. So select this section, settings, select the background image, upload the image, select files, select home 3 from here and click on open. Now click on set as background, and let's add some padding or the gap at top and bottom. Let's add 80 pixels and bottom again 80 pixels. I'm just entering some random number. Okay guys, you can also add these numbers. If you think it is a small gap, you can increase the gap or increase the number. If you think the gap is more, you can decrease the number. Fine. We have refreshed the page and this is how it looks. Okay, so this is looking terrible. We have to do some things. First, we'll have to change the color of all these things to white. Then we'll have to play around with this. Now let's start doing that. Okay, go at the bottom. This is the one first. Let's change the text color to white. Okay, let's select everything. Let's change the text color to white. Click on save and exit. So okay, so this problem is solved. Now let's decrease the size of this icon so that we can fit everything in one single line. So what we'll do, we'll select this blurb. We'll go to advanced design settings and use icon font size, and let's decrease this to maybe 50 or maybe 60. Let's see whether 60 works or not. We also have to do one thing. As you can see, this text is white and here it is kind of gray color. So let's make this white. go to general settings, go at the bottom. Okay, so this is the text. Select everything, go to text color, make it white, click on save and exit. Let's update and see the changes. Click on update, come over here, refresh your page. Okay, so this is looking fine, but this thing is not changing. Okay, let's see what's wrong with this. Come at the bottom again, click on blurb, advanced settings. We have changed the size. Okay, I think we have to change the circle size as well. So this is 60, so let's make this thing maybe 75. Okay, 74, 75, whatever it will do. Save and exit, click on update. Again, let's refresh and hopefully the changes should take place. Okay, fine. So this is smaller from earlier, but I don't know why it is not on the same line. Okay, so it is because over here the icon is quite smaller. We have decreased the size, but still it is quite bigger. Okay, so we'll have to decrease it more, just because we want everything in one single line. Okay, and here we have different lines for different things. So let's do that. Click on blurb again, and let's go to advanced design settings, and let's make this maybe 30. Okay, fine, 30. Let's make it 40. Hopefully this time everything should be fine. Click on save and exit. Okay, let's click on update. Let's refresh this page. Oh my god, so we have decreased. Okay, so we have decreased this size, but still I think that is not the problem. There's some other problem going on. Let me try to fix that. Again, come back over here. Let's see what's going wrong over here. Use icon color, circle icon. Oh my goodness, this is the problem. Image icon placement, it should be left, not top. Okay, let's increase the size because this is looking quite smaller. Let's increase a bit. Let's make it something like this. Let's make it 45. Let's make it 60. Click on save and exit. Let's update. Let's refresh this page, and hopefully this time everything should be fine. Okay, yep, it is. Okay, so this is working. Now what you can do is you can just copy these things twice and you can just drag it over here, so you don't have to create it again. You just have to change the number. This is 1. I forgot to change the number in the demo website as well. Just make it 1, 2, 3 and change the title and everything as well from here. Okay, so we are done with this as well. Now the next section is this beautiful section. This is the testimonial section. Now let's add this. This is also very simple. Doing this is very simple as well. Okay, so click on this standard section, and we have a simple and a single column at the top. So select single column, click on insert module and select this text module. The alignment should be center. Let's paste in the code, and it's black, which is fine. Okay, the top one is heading 3, the bottom one is paragraph, and fine. We just have to add this one, the divider, after this. So we'll go to custom CSS, we'll copy this thing from here, line after center code, come back over here and go under after setting and paste in this code. Click on save and exit. Fine, this will give us this divider. Now let's add some padding at the top, padding at the bottom, and also let's add some gap below this thing, below this divider. Okay, so first let's add some gap below the divider. Click on insert module, click on divider, go to advanced design settings, and top, let's select 40 pixels, save and exit. Now click on this gear icon for this section setting and scroll down. Okay, top, let's make it 70 pixels, bottom 70 pixels as well. You can increase or decrease these numbers. click on save and exit. Fine. Now let's add this testimonials. In fact, we'll have to create some testimonials first. Only after that we can add these testimonials. So before that, let's first update the page. Let's see the changes, and after that let's create the testimonials. First, let's see how it looks, how the website is looking at present. Okay, so we have this section and this is looking fine. Now it's time to create some testimonials. So at the left hand side, you'll see some options like team, services, testimonials. So how about testimonials, and click on add new. You don't have to add category because we can add it from here. Okay, now you'll see some author name. So this is the author's name, Linda Martins. Just add this name, and this is the testimony. Just copy this, paste it over here. After that, you can put in the email address. Now we are not showing the email address over here, it's all up to you. You can put in the email address, like just put in mail@gmail.com. After that we have the URL, so let me put http example.com. Fine. Position, let's make him manager. Company name, Acme India Limited. I don't know whether it's a company or something. Author avatar, you have to select the profile pic. So select this upload files, select files, and you have this person 1, person 2, person 3. Select this person 1, click on open, click on set avatar. Fine. And we have to add a category, so click on add new category, and let's just type in testimonials. You can just type in any category name. After that, just click on publish. And similarly, we can create n number of testimonials, but I won't do that because we'll just add the same testimonial 3 times. As you can see over here, it's same testimonials 3 times, but you can create different testimonials and show up different testimonials over here. Okay, so once after doing so, again we have to go to the page settings so that we can add these testimonials on our home page. So click on pages, click on this edit page under home page. Okay, so this is where we were doing all our work. Go at the bottom. Fine. So we are done till here. Now let's click on add row. We have 3 testimonial sections. So let's select 3 columns. Click on insert module. Now here you'll see something called testimonials. Search for that. Here it is, testimonial section, author name, and so on. It's all up to you. For example, just put in my name. Okay, job title manager. Company, let me put blogdude. Date, you can just put in any name. Author or company URL. Okay, let me put in my website's URL over here, blogdude.com. Fine. Opens in same tab. I'll select new tab. Image URL, I'm not putting my URL, my image. I'm just putting this beautiful girl's image. Select this image, click on set as image. Quote icon, if you make this yes, you'll have this quote icon. Okay, this is the quote icon, then it will show. Or you can just select some other icons from here. Let me select the same icon. Let's search for that. It should be at the top, I guess. No, let's see. Here it is. Select this. Use background color. No, we don't want to use any background color. Text orientation center, because here everything is center aligned. Content, let's put this thing. Fine. Go to advanced design settings. Okay, quote icon color, let's select this color. Okay, fine, I'm not getting this color. Again, let's try again. Let's inspect this. Okay, fine. Let's search over here. Do we have it? Okay, we don't have that color over here. Okay, here it is. This is the block quote color. Select this. paste it over here, click on save and exit. I think I'm doing some mistake, but let's see. Let's update. Let's refresh this page. Okay, here it is. We have this girl's image, we have this icon, we have this thing, the name, the manager, the company name, and everything. Okay, now we can add some more thing over here. Now let's come back to this section first. Click on this gear icon. So we can add some border over here, because if you see in this website, the demo website, we have this border. You can see this border from over here. We can add that. Just come back over here, scroll down, and just make this thing, yes, use border, and you can select some color like, you know, light gray color, something like this, or you can just select any dark color. I'm just selecting a light gray color. This is looking nice. Click on save and exit. Let's see whether that happens or not, whether the changes take place. Click on update, refresh this page. Okay, we see some border, but we'll have to add some padding from all the sides so that, you know, it looks better. So let's do that. Come back over here, click on this gear icon, advanced design settings, go at the bottom. Here you have padding. Now let's add padding from all the sides. Maybe I think 30 pixels should be fine. Let's add 30 pixels from all the sides. Okay, click on save and exit. Click on update. Let's refresh and hopefully everything should be fine. Okay, now it is looking much better. We have this thing over here. We have a nice amount of gap from all the sides, that is 30 pixels, and we have this beautiful section over here. Okay, now let's copy this thing twice so that we don't have this missing columns over here. Let's copy it. Fine. And after that we have this section. This is the frequently asked section. So let's create this. And if you see one thing, the background color, there's some difference. The background color for this one is simple white, but here we have some, you know, light gray background color. So let's see how to do that. First, just click on this simple button, add standard section. First, okay, we have just one simple column over here, so just click on one column. Click on insert module and search for accordions. The first one, accordion. Now click on add new item. Now this is the title. How do you know when you have reached this critical business planning, whatever. Okay, and you can have this will be the content. Okay, fine. Now we have added one. Now similarly you can add n number of accordions over here. Now go to advanced design settings. We'll have to do some changes over here. Open toggle background color. So this is the open toggle. We have the same color over here, this green type color over here. You can see this plus and minus, so you can change the color. Open toggle text color, which is fine. The text color, everything is fine. We just have to do one change over here. Closed toggle background color, open toggle background color. Where is it? Text color, background color. Okay, here the first one was open toggle background color. We have to change this. Just put in hashtag F8 F8 F8. Okay, and copy this thing. And we want the same thing for closed background color as well. Click on save and exit. Just let me recheck whether I have done everything properly. Open toggle background color, closed toggle background color. Fine. Click on save and exit. Now we'll have to add some gap at the top and bottom, and we'll also have to change the complete section background color to the same color. Okay, let me show you. Click on this section settings. Now just make this no, transparent background color, make this no, and paste in the same color, F8 F8 F8. Okay, and let's add some gap, some padding at top and bottom. Let's add 70 pixels top, 70 pixels bottom. Click on save and exit. Let's update and let's see the changes. Hopefully everything should be fine. Let's refresh the page. Okay, so we have our testimonials over here, and we also have this section. This is looking fine. This is in fact looking really amazing. Okay, this can be your frequently asked questions section. Okay, now let's see, we have two more sections left. The first section that we have to do is this our partner section. So again, come back over here. Let's scroll down to the bottom, click on add new standard section. As you can see, we have only one column at the top, our partners. So let's click on this single column, click on insert module, select the text module. It is center aligned. Just paste in this our partner, or not this one. We just have to paste in our partners from here, and this is heading 3. Fine. Now after this, we have to add this after thing, this divider. So select this line after center, copy this code, come over here, go to custom CSS, go under after settings, paste it, click on save and exit. Okay, now after that we'll have to add some gap over here, and after that we can have this thing, the banners. So first click on insert module, divider, advanced design settings, click let's put 60 pixels, click on save and exit. Now again click on insert module, and you can select this brands showcase. Now we can add this in the same section because it is just one single column, it is using different brands. So click on add new brand, upload the image, click on upload image. You'll see all the images in that file. These are all the images, brand image 1, 2, carousel 1, 2. Select the first one or second one, anyone you want. Click on set as image. Okay, and click on save. Now what I'll do is I'll just paste it 5 times. So I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to advanced design settings, and you have 4 columns, make it 5. Click on save and exit. Let's add some padding at top and bottom. Okay, so click on this section settings, scroll down. Let's add maybe 70 pixels top and bottom. Click on save and exit. Let's update this page. Let's refresh. Let's scroll down. Okay, as you can see, this is looking better. I have used the same icon again and again. You should change the icon obviously. Now let's see the last section. This is the section. We have a contact form, and we have this guy at the left hand side. This is actually a background image again. In fact, this is not the last section. We still have one thing over here. Okay, so let's do that. Go at the bottom, click on add new standard section, and now let me show you another way of doing it. Now we have been doing in just saying 2 columns, and we have 2 columns, but here if you see, this thing is more than 1 column. Okay, the center may be something somewhere over here, but this thing is exceeding the center. Now let me show you how you can do this. So don't select 2 columns, select one single column. Now select insert module and select contact form. Here it is. Select this contact form module. Now we have name, email, message. Okay, now we'll have to do some changes over here. We do have name, email and message, but we'll have to do some changes. Click on this gear icon. Now remove this title, okay, because we don't want to show the title, and add some placeholder. Now if you see inside this box, it is written name, so that is what a placeholder is. So you can just type in something like enter your name. Fine. Now type in full input. Now do you want to make it required? Show field label, yes. Width, make it full width. As you can see, it is full width. Okay, if you just select 1/4, it will be very small. So make it full width, click on save. Same for email. Delete this title and enter a placeholder like enter your email, something like this. Okay, again email field, type should be email field. It is a required field. Show label field should be 100%, which is full width. Click on save. Now the last one is message. Delete the title and in the placeholder just type in, okay, enter your message. Fine. Text area, required field, show label, and this also will be full width. Click on save. Display captcha, we don't want to display captcha. Email, you have to put in your email address where you want to get all this information. Whenever someone fills in this form and submits it, which is the email on which you want this message, so you have to put in that email, title and message pattern. Okay, everything is fine, rest everything is fine. Just click on save and exit. Now I also saw one thing, that we also have this text over here. We have this text, and after that we have this thing. So let's add that. Let's click on add new module. Let's select text, left align, yes. Let's add this, paste it. Let's change the color to white, and after this we have the divider, as you can see. So let's add the divider, line after center, or maybe line after left. Okay, so select this one this time. This is left align. Go to custom CSS, and under the after thing, save it or paste it and click on save and exit. Now after this we have some gap after this divider, so let's add that. First make the text at the top. Go to this gear icon, advanced setting, bottom padding, let's add 30 pixels. Click on save and exit. Now we'll have to add this background image and some padding top and padding bottom. So let's do that. Select this section setting, background image, click on upload an image, upload files, select files, and this is home for. Select this image, home for, click on open. Okay, set as background and go at the bottom, and let's add padding, maybe 80 pixels top and bottom. Fine. Click on save and exit. Let's go at the top, let's update and refresh the page. Everything should be fine, hopefully. Okay, it is loading. Okay, everything is fine. I just forgot to do one thing, very important thing. So what we want to get this thing over here. Now the same thing we have been doing, when we want to get this section down, we add some top padding. When we want to get this section up, we want some, we add some bottom padding. Now similarly, when we want to add this section over here at the right hand side, we'll have to add some gap in the left hand side. Okay, so let's see how to do that. Go at the bottom. Okay, the contact section, this is the one. Select this row setting. Okay, go at the bottom and you have this custom padding, and we have left. So under left, just type in 40%. Click on save and exit. Hopefully this should work. Click on update. Let's refresh this page. Okay, so this is working. This is really looking awesome. So we have left 40% space from the left hand side, and we have shifted this to the right hand side, and this is looking amazing. Now let's see the last section of this page. This is a very simple section. We just have some simple text and we have a color in the background. Okay, so let's add this. Again, come at the bottom, click on add new standard section. Okay, single column, enter or insert a new module, text module, paste in this code, and we want to change the color of this number. As you can see, the color of the number over here is yellow. So what we'll select this portion, only the number, select the text color and let's make it yellow. Click on save and exit. Now select this section settings and let's deselect this transparent background color. Let's see which color is this. Let's inspect the element to get the color. Here it is. This is the color. Copy this color code from here and let's paste it over here. As you can see, now let's add some gap at the top and bottom. Maybe 60 pixels should be fine. 60 pixels top and bottom. Click on save and exit. Now click on update. Now let's refresh this page and everything should be fine, hopefully. Okay, so this is looking good, but the only thing that we left or we missed is this thing that we have to make it center aligned. Okay, so let's do that. Let's come at the bottom, click on this gear icon, make it center aligned, save, and let's refresh, update, and let's refresh this page. Okay, so this is looking amazing. Now let's see at the top. Okay, so we'll see all these changes later on, the header and all this thing. So we have successfully created the home page. And if you see this section, this is a common section. Wherever you are, whichever page you're on, you'll see these sections throughout the website. Okay, so we'll see how to do that. But now I'm a bit tired. I think this is it for today. Don't worry, you guys can see the complete video, but now I need some rest, and maybe tomorrow I'll record this video, but you'll see the continuation. Don't worry. Okay guys, so see you guys soon. Okay, welcome back guys. We have successfully completed the home page. Now it's time to start creating our about us page. So let's first see how our about us page looks like. So when we hover these pages, we get different options. Now let's see the about us page. Let's click on about us. Okay, so this is how our about us page looks like. We have already seen how it looks like in the demo section. So this is what we have to create. It's really beautiful and really professional page. So let's start doing that. So to do so, first come back to your dashboard. At the left hand side, you will see pages, hover pages, and click on add new. Now you can name it anything. So I'll name it about us. Fine, and just click on publish. Fine, now to start creating the website, to start designing the website, we have to enable the Power Builder. So just click on this button which says use Power Builder. Okay, so we have our Power Builder like we had for home page. So let's see what do we have first. So first we have this beautiful section at the top. Okay, we have a background image, full with background image. We have some title, subtitle, and after that we have this divider, beautiful divider. Okay, so let's copy this text, come back over here, click on insert columns. We'll just add one single column, and in that we'll add the text module, and the alignment should be center, and we are pasting the code. Okay, so if you could see, the about is heading 2 and the text below that is heading 6. Okay, so this is heading 2 and this one is heading 6. Fine, and after that we need to go to custom CSS to add this divider after the text. So come to the after section, go to the CSS file and copy this center code and paste it over here. Now if you see over here, okay fine, the color is same, so we don't have to change the color, or else if it was white we just had to change it, but no, we don't have to do it anything. Okay, just save and exit. So we have this thing over here. Now in the background we have this image and we have nice amount of gap at the top and bottom. So let's add that. So click on this gear icon, the section gear icon, upload a background image, click on upload image, select files, and let's see. Okay, for this we'll have another folder. If you go to the main folder, now you have another folder about us. Open that, and here we have the top one. This is the top about 2. Okay, I guess this is the one. Let's see. This is the one. Just select this image, click on open. Okay, this is the image that we are using. I think no, this is not the image. Again we'll have to upload, select files. This is the one, about top. Okay, the name of this image is, or the name of this file is about top. Select that one, click on open. Now click on set as background. So we have the image in the background. Now we need some gap at top and bottom like always. So let's add maybe I guess 350 pixels at both top and bottom. Let's see. Click on save and exit. Click on update. Now let's open this page in a new tab. so that we can see what changes have taken place. Okay, so this is how it is looking. We don't need this thing. Okay, this is a breadcrumb, we don't need this, and we can just cut this page now. So first thing what we have to do is remove this breadcrumb, and I think the space is fine, and we can have this space, and we'll have to change this color of the text. So let's do that. So first, to remove the breadcrumb, come at the bottom. You'll see something called page settings. We have layout options, header style, header element, then we have breadcrumb. Go to breadcrumb and just disable it. Okay, after that we'll have to make the text white. So click on this gear icon, text gear icon, select all the text, select text color white, click on save and exit, update the file, come back to this page, refresh, and everything should be fine. Let's see. Okay, so we don't have the breadcrumb. The breadcrumb is gone, but I think the color has not changed, and I think we need to remove some space at the top. Let's make it 300. Okay, let's see why the color has not changed. Okay, I think I selected the wrong color. Select it again and select white. Fine, now it is changed. Click on save and exit. Click on this gear icon, section gear icon, go at the bottom, and let's make it maybe 300 pixels. Okay, so 300 top and bottom. Click on save and exit, update, come back to this page, refresh, and everything should be fine. Okay, now it is looking much better. So we have our first section, the top section. Okay, this one. Now it's time to create this section. Okay, we have something about us, for example, full cycle SEO and this and that. So we have at the left hand side we have this beautiful icon. Okay, and at the right hand side we have some title and something written about that. So let's start doing this. So come back to this page again, click on add standard section. Now this time we need 2 columns, so select 1 by 2, insert module, and this is a blurb. So select this one, blurb. Title, this is the title, full cycle SEO. We don't want any URL, and we want to use icon, so we'll make it yes. Now we can select any one. Now if you see, this is very simple icons used over here. So if you go at the bottom, you'll see these are the icons, very simple one. Okay, these are the icons which I used, and here is the flag icon which is used over here. Okay, the flag icon, this is the one which is used. So we want this icon, and we have to change the icon color. If you can see over here, the icon color is white and the background color is the default color which we are using in the website. So first let's copy this color and let's make it white first. Okay, so the icon color is now white. Image placement should be left. As you can see, this is at the left, the icon is at the left. Fine. Then after that we'll have to copy this text from here. This will come under content. Click on save and exit. Okay, I think we forgot to make this thing circle and change the color. So click on this gear icon again, scroll down. Okay, this is the one, make this yes, circle icon, and circle color, let's see the color. Let's inspect element. You can see this is the color 2cc895. Copy this from here, select this and paste this color over here, as you can see over here. Now we can also see one option over here, but we'll see that later. Okay, what is the size of the circle and font size? If this circle is smaller, we can make it bigger and so on. First let's click on save and exit. Let's copy this, let's bring it over here, and let's copy this whole row because we need 2 rows. Okay, so first row we have 2 options and second row we have 2 options, like we have over here. Okay, 2 options, 2 options. Now let's update. Okay, let's first add some padding at top and bottom so that you don't have to do again. So let's go to this section setting, scroll down, here it is, custom padding. Let's make it 80 pixels top and bottom. Fine, click on save and exit. Let's update the page. Let's come back over here, refresh, and everything should be fine, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is looking amazing. Okay, so you can change the icon. I have just copied this first thing, I have pasted it over here 3 times. But what you can do is you can just go over here, click on the gear icon, change the icon and change the color if you want. I would not recommend you to change the color. Make all the 4 things should be the same color. That looks nice. So this section is also done, and let's come back over here. Now this is a really cool section. We have a parallax image in the background, and then we have this number counter. So let's do that. So again, come back to this page, click on add new standard section, and this time we have okay, we'll just add one. Okay, I will have to add 4 columns. Okay, let's add 1 by 4 columns. Then in the first, we'll click on insert module, we'll go to number counter. Here it is, number counter. Title is projects completed. Okay, so 999 projects completed. So we'll put it over here, we'll put the number over here, 999. We don't want the percentage sign, so we'll just make this off. Counter text color, here the counter text color is white, so let's make it white. Select this, click on white color. Then do you want to use icon? Here we haven't used icon, so we'll just make it no. Okay, fine. And go to advanced design settings, and here we have title text color, which we have changed, I guess, but again you can change it from here. We can just make it white because this is our title. Okay, after that let's see number text color. So this is what we have to change. Let's see this color. Let's inspect this element. Okay, here it is, 2cc895. I think I should remember this. I don't have to inspect, so that I don't have to inspect it again and again. Let's paste it over here, click on save and exit. Okay, let's copy this thing 4 times. Okay, fine. Now we have a background image and it is a parallax effect. Okay, so let's do that. Let's click on this gear icon. Let's upload an image. Upload files. I think this file we have uploaded. Okay, this is the one. Select this, click on set as background. Now scroll down and make this thing yes. Okay, use parallax effect, and top and bottom, let's make it 150 pixels. Click on save and exit. Click on update. Let's come back to our website. Let's refresh and everything should be fine. Let's scroll down. Okay, so this is looking awesome. We have our projects over here. We have the parallax effect going on. Let's increase the size of this one. Okay, I think the numbers are very small and here the numbers are quite bigger. So let's do that. So come back to this page, scroll down. We have this number counter over here. Click on this gear icon. Go to advanced design setting and let's search over here number font size. It is 72. Let's make it 90, or let's make it okay, 90 should be fine, I guess. 90, 95. Let's click on save and exit. Let's see what happens first. Click on update, refresh this page. Okay, so this is much better. This is looking much better. Okay, this is, I think, is really looking good. This is also the same size. So we are done with this section as well. Now let's see the last, I guess. Okay, the second last section. This is our member section or executive manager section. Okay, so let's start creating this. Come back to your page again. And here, before doing that, first we'll have to create a team, or we'll have to create some team members. So to do so, at the left hand side, you will see something called teams. Hover team and click on add new. Fine, now we can add the name of the person and everything. For example, here we have Elisa Hansolo. Just copy this name from here. About this person, just copy this, paste it over here. Team group, we can just create any group and we can assign everyone. Like we can just create group 1. click on add new group. Then after that we have person option, position, location, phone number. For example, here we have manager, so let's make her manager. Location, let's type in Mumbai or anything, or you can just, and you can also type in the phone number. Then we have social profile. You can add some social profile, like you can choose icon, you can choose Facebook, and in the label just type it Facebook, and URL, you can type in the URL over here. Okay, so I will not do that, you can do it easily. You can add some skills over here. Then featured image, let's click on featured image, upload files, select files, and let's select this one, click on open, set featured image. Okay, everything looks fine, just click on publish. So this was our first person. Okay, now similarly you can create a number of persons. Okay, now I won't do that, I'll again go to pages, I'll use the same image again. Okay, and then under about us, just click on edit. Now scroll down and let's add this section now. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll click on standard section. First click on this single column, insert module, and let's add this text module because we have this executive managers written over here. Let's make it center align, executive managers, and after that we have this center divider. So I'll just copy this CSS, I'll paste it in the after section, click on save and exit. Okay, and after that we can add a new module and we can search for team. Here it is, team. Okay guys, I just want to inform you that the team, when I clicked on that insert module and team, it took a lot of time and still it is loading, it is not showing up over here. So what I decided is, I decided to show you in the demo website which I created. Maybe there is something wrong with the server, or maybe something is wrong. Okay, fine. So I decided to show you on the demo website how it looks. So this is the demo website. In the demo website, when you click on this, when you insert the team module, this is the options you'll get. Number of columns to show on a laptop, number of columns to show on a tablet, on a phone. Okay, now which group to include? So we have added the group 1, so you can include this group. Okay, post count, how many posts do you want to show? So as you can see over here, there are 6 posts showing, so we have 6 posts. You can add some title, subtitle. Okay, featured image size. Now this is, there are a lot of sizes available. Now this one is Monstroid 2 author avatar 512 by 512, the size of this image. Okay, so this is the size of the image selected. Now you want to show the name, show the photo, show the description, and the description length is 30. Okay, if you increase the description length, it will this thing will increase. If you decrease it, you can just make it 2 lines by just decreasing it to maybe 10 or 12. Show position, yes. Show profile links, yes. Now layout, this is the default layout. There are more layouts available, you can see over here. We have used the default layout. Use gutter between columns. Now as you can see, there is some gap between the columns, so yes, we want some gap. If you just make this no, there won't be any gap between different columns. Okay, fine. So this is all the settings that we have over here. I don't know why it is not showing up at present, but when I created the demo website, everything was working fine. So I'll just leave this thing over here. Let's see what we have next. After that we have this section, the testimonial section. Now we'll have to add the testimonials. So just click on add new standard section, 2 columns, insert module, go at the bottom and select testimonial. Now the author name, you can just type in anything. So let's type this person's name. Okay, job title, okay, CEO at Acme India Limited. So I'll just type in CEO, company name Acme India Limited. Date, you can put a date. Company's name, URL, you can put in this as well. Quote icon, we have the quote icon over here, so we'll make this on. Okay, you have to select the quote icon from here. This is the one. Use background color. No, we don't want to use any background color, so we'll just make it no. Text orientation is left, which is fine. And let's add this thing now. Okay, let's add this, and everything is fine. Okay, you can change the quote icon color. I'm not doing this because we have did a similar thing in the home page, so you know how to do all these things. Okay, click on save and exit. Copy this, bring it over here. Let's add some padding at top and bottom. Okay, so let's also change the color. As you can see, the background color is a light gray color, so let's make it light gray as well. Come at the bottom, let's add some space like 80 pixels at top and bottom padding. Let's add some color. So first we'll have to make this thing off, transparent background color, and we'll have to add some color. So let's add this color, very light gray color. Click on save and exit. Let's add some space at the top as well, this team section. Let's add 80 pixels over here, 80 pixels top and bottom padding. Click on save and exit. Let's update the file. Come back over here, refresh the page. Okay, so this is our team section. It is not showing anything because the team section was not working for us. Now this is working, but I think we forgot to put in the author avatar. I don't know why I always forgot something. So come back over here, click on this gear icon, and let's see what we forgot. Okay, we forgot this thing, portrait image URL. Select this thing, select any image, so we can just click on upload files, and let's select any image. Let's select this one. Click on open, set image, save and exit. Let's delete this thing, copy it again, paste it over here, update the file, come back over here and refresh it. Okay, so now it is working fine and everything is looking awesome. Now with this we have completed the about us page. Okay, now it's time to create the services page. Now let's see how it looks. Click on services at the top. Okay, so this is how our services page is looking. Very simple and elegant page. So let's start creating this page. Come back at this at your dashboard. Click on add new. Now click on add new page, and you can just type in any title like services. Click on use Power Builder, and the first section is almost the same section. Really simple. So click on insert columns, single column, insert module. This is simple text. Okay, so this time we have some text, then we have a divider, then we have some different text. Okay, so first let's add this text. This is heading 1, by the way. Okay, so this is the biggest text available, heading 1. So make sure you select heading 1 and change the color of this text to white. And after that we have this divider. So go to custom CSS, scroll at the bottom, copy this code from here, paste it over here, click on save and exit. And after that we have some more text, so copy it from here, come back over here, click on insert new module, text module, select this text, center align, paste it over here, and this is simple paragraph. Okay, click on save and exit. Now let's add an image in the background. Okay, so click on upload an image, upload files, select files. Now here you'll see one more folder, services. Open that. This is service top, we have to use this one. Click on open. Now click on set as background, and let's add some space at top and bottom. So let's add 280 pixels, both top and bottom, and click on save and exit. Okay, I think I forgot to change. Yes, I forgot to change the color of this one. Change the color of this one to white as well. Click on save and exit. publish this page. Now open this page in a new tab and we can cancel this about us page because we have completed this. Now this is our services page. It is really looking nice. The first section is complete, and again we have to remove these breadcrumbs. So come back over here in the breadcrumb section, just make it disable. Now let's see what is the next section, what we have in the next section. Now here we have two different columns. At the right hand side we have a simple image. At the left hand side we have title, divider and some text. So let's add that. Come back over here, click on add new standard section, two columns. Okay, text, simple text. Copy it from here, search for text module, left alignment, fine, paste it, click on save and exit. And after that we have this divider, so again we'll have to add that code. Click on this gear icon, go to custom CSS, copy this code from here, go to after, paste it over here, click on save and exit. And after that, if you see, we have some gap over here, so let's add some gap. Click on insert module, click on divider, let's search over here, advanced design settings, top will add 40 pixels, click on save and exit. And after that we have some really simple text, so just copy it from here, come back over here, click on insert module, select the text module, left align, which is fine, just paste it over here, click on save and exit. Again after that we have some space and a button, so we can just copy this divider from here and drag it over here. And after that we can click on insert module and insert the button module. Now button URL, you can specify the URL of the button text. It says read more, so just type in read more. Fine, left align, which is fine, everything is fine, just click on save and exit. Now at the right hand side we have a simple image, so we'll search for this image module, upload an image, and let's use any one of the image. Let's see whether we have that image over here. Click on this, and this is the image, I guess. Select this one, click on open. Fine, now click on save and exit. Now here if you see we have some space at top and bottom, let's add that. So select this section setting, go at the bottom, let's add 70 pixels top and bottom, click on save and exit. Fine, and I also noticed that the background color is light gray, it is not white. You can compare between these two columns. The bottom color has white background color, but this one is light gray background color. So let's do that. Click on this section setting, make this thing off which says transparent background color, and select a background color. Let's select a very light one. Fine, click on save and exit, click on update and come back over here, refresh this page. So the breadcrumb is gone, we have this about section, and after that we have this beautiful section over here. Okay, this is in the middle. You just have to copy this left code, and instead of this you have to paste the left code. Okay, now instead of creating this thing again, what we can do is we can just copy the whole section. Fine, okay, so we have the complete section. We can change the background color, so you can just make this thing on transparent background color. Click on save and exit. Now we want the image at the left hand side and all these things at the right hand side. Okay, all this button and everything at the right hand side, and we can just click on this update button, come back to this page and refresh it. We can see now everything looks awesome. So we don't have to do one thing again and again. We just have to create it once, and after that our job and our work becomes very easy. We just have to copy and paste it over here. Now you can easily change the image and everything from here, from the back end. You know how to do that. Fine, so with this we have also completed this services page. Now let's see the about team or our team page. Click on our team. Fine, so this is the page. Again, we have a top section, we have this simple text and a divider. Just copy this from here. Let's copy it, everything. Come back over here, click on add new page. Okay, so this is our team page. Okay, type in our team, click on use power builder, insert columns, single column, insert module, and this is simple text module. Okay, the alignment will be center, this will be the text, and this is heading 1. As you can see, the size of this text is quite bigger. This is because it is heading 1 and it is white color, so you can select the text color white. And in the custom CSS we have this thing over here, okay, this center divider. So we can just copy this thing and paste it in the after section. You can change the color of this divider if you want to white, okay, because it would look nice, the white text and white divider. And after that, click on this section settings, add a background image. Okay, let's upload a file, select files. Let's see whether we have that image over here. I don't think so. Let's see. I think we don't have that image. I have not copied that image, I guess, but don't worry, by the time, okay, I think this is the one. Let's open it. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one. Click on set as background. Now let's add some space at top and bottom. So let's make it 250 pixels, both top and bottom. Click on save and exit. Let's click on publish. Let's cut this thing. Let's open it in a new tab. Okay, so our top section is looking awesome, and as I said you, this divider is looking much better than that color divider. Okay, now after that we have the team section. Okay, this is the same section, the exact same section which we used in about us. Okay, so this is the same exact section, so we don't have to create this thing again. If you want, you can see this look at this section. It says executive manager. We have 6 people over here. Now you can go to about us and let's see the same section over here. Okay, here also we have executive manager, 6 people. Now what you can do is you can go to about section, for example, and you can go to that section. Suppose this is that section. You can click on this gear icon which says setting and click on this button. Now instead of save and exit, you can click on this button which says save and add to library, and you can give it any name, like you can give it team. Okay, you can give it the name of team. Click on save and add to library. Then you can come on this page, the our team page, and instead of adding or clicking on this button add standard section, you can click on this button which says add from library, and you can select this thing. Okay, now you will have that page over here. So you can do this easily. Fine, we don't need to do that. We can just click on this update button. So with this we have also completed the our team page. Now let's see, the next page is facts page, frequently asked questions page. Fine, so this is also very simple page. We just have this simple thing over here, nothing else. So let's add that. First click on this add new page and let's add the facts page. Click on use power builder, insert columns, single column, insert module, and go at the bottom and select this toggle module. Okay, and in the title put in this title, consistency is the key, or whatever title you want. Now the first one, the state should be open. Now what this means is whenever you come to this page, you'll see this first question or the first toggle is already opened and all the rest is closed. Now you want to, if you want to open this one, you'll have to click on this button to open it. Okay, so by default the first one is open and all the rest are closed. So that's why we are selecting the first one. We'll select open, and then we can copy this text from here, just paste it over here. Fine, click on save and exit, and you can just copy this thing 3-4 times, or maybe let me cancel this. Let me first make it close from here. Now we can copy this close one 2-3 times. Fine, So first one will be open, rest all will be close. And let's add some gap at top and bottom. Okay, it has a nice amount of gap at top and bottom, so let's do that. Come at the bottom, let's add 90 pixels. Both top and bottom padding 90 pixels. Click on save and exit. Also make this breadcrumbs disable and click on publish. Cut this about team page and let's open this page in a new tab. Okay, so as you can see, this looks nice. We have the first one in open state and rest of this is in closed state. Fine. Now let us create the last page, the contact us page. So this is our contact us page. This is a really nice contact page. Now to create a contact us page, first we need the API, the Google API. So to get that, open a new tab and type in console.developers.google.com. Okay, you'll first have to create a new project. It will ask you to create a new project. I have already created projects, as you can see over here. Okay, so you can just add a new project and you can start doing everything. Fine. After creating a new project, you have to go to library and you have to enable this Google Map JavaScript API. Okay, you just have to, if you don't find it, just search over here like Google Map. You can just search over here, it will show up. Okay, Google Map JavaScript API, this is the one. Open this. For me it says manage because the API is already enabled, but you have to enable this. After you enable this one, come back to the main page, go to credentials. Now as you can see, I already have 2 credentials created, but what you'll have to do is click on create credentials. Now API key. Now this is the API key. You can just close this because before using this API key you have to add the domain name. So you can click on domain verification, and as you can see I have 2 domain names enabled. So what I'll do is I'll click on add domain and enter your domain name. Okay, so this is the one. Copy it, paste it over here, click on add domain. Okay, so you'll have to verify the ownership, whether you're the owner of this domain or not. So just click on take me there. Now click on add a property. Again paste in your domain name, click on continue. Now what you have to do, you have to download this HTML verification file. If we click on this link, it will download it for you. As you can see, the download is complete. Now you have to upload this file on your server. So how would you do that? First, let's see this file in a folder. So open this file in a folder. This is the file. What I'll do is I'll just copy this file on my desktop, and after that you can open FileZilla. Then you can open your client, FileZilla client. Now you'll have to go to that website. For example, over here you'll see monstroid.nayashik.com. This is the one. Open this. So we have monstroid.nayashik.com, and this is the file which we just copied on our desktop. You just have to drag this file in this folder, your website folder. Fine. Okay, so it is finished. You can just cut this. Now come back over here, click on I am not a robot. Now before clicking on this verify button, if you want to verify and confirm whether that has worked or not, you can click on this link. Okay, if this shows this thing, and if this thing does not show you a 404 page, and if it is showing you something like this, which means that the verification is complete, it is successful. After that, just click on this verify button. Fine, so it is successfully done. Now you can cancel this thing from here. Again, come back to this page, paste in your domain name. So just copy this from here, paste in your domain name over here, click on add domain. Now this time it will accept your domain. As you can see, it has accepted our domain. Now go to credentials, copy the API key from here, come back to your dashboard, and let's cut this thing first. Now here you will see this power written over here. Click on power. Now here you have Google Maps API key. Paste in that API key over here and click on save. Okay, fine. Now we can use map on our website. Okay, now what you can do, you can just hover pages and click on add new to add a new contact us page, and enter the title as contact us, and click on use Power Builder, insert column, single column, insert module, and search for map. Okay, let's see. Here it is, map. Okay, now first what you can do, there are two options. First we can click on add new pin. Now what is a pin? Now if you see over here, we have this marker, and when you click on this marker, you get your company name, your address, and so on. So we can add a new pin like this. Click on add new pin. Okay, I think first we'll have to do this settings. Okay, so what you can do is just click on over here, type in the address you want to show on the map. So I'll just type in Mumbai, and I'll just click on this find button. Now as you can see, we have this Mumbai thing over here, this Mumbai map over here. Now there are different types of map style you can select. This is ultralight. Now the one which I am using is I guess this Apple's map. Now you have many options, whatever you like design you can select this. So this time let's select ultralight, and after that you can click on this button which says add new pin, and it will ask you for title, and after that you can just enter the map pin address. Again here also you'll enter Mumbai or whatever address is yours. Just click on find, and here you'll see the marker, and in the marker you can add some title like your company name, blog dude, and after that you can add something anything over here. So I'll just type in Mumbai 40001, click on save. Now you can see we have this address over here. Click on save and exit, and it will give you this map. Okay, this map. Now what I'll do is I'll add this thing, these two columns, the contacts, and at the right hand side we have this title. Okay, the contact form. So come back over here, click on add new columns. Now we want this one, 1x4, 3x4. Okay, select this one. Now in the 1x4, first we have the title and the divider, left divider. So we'll just click on insert module, text, left section, which is fine. Then we'll put in this title, go to custom CSS, copy this one, the left one, copy it from here and paste it in the after section. Click on save and exit. So we have these two things. Okay, now after that we have this simple thing. Now again you just have to copy it from here. Click on insert new module first. Let's add some divider over here. Go to advanced design setting. Let's add maybe 60 pixels. Click on save and exit. Again click on insert module, text, left, and just paste in this code. Okay, just copy it from here and paste it over here and click on save and exit. Now what we can do is we can copy these two sections, the text and the divider, for gap, and we can change the text from here. For example, here it says let's get in touch. So let's copy this thing and come back over here. Let's paste it, click on save and exit. Now what I'll do is I'll update the page, and we don't have to create this contact form again. The reason is very simple, because we have already created this in the home page, if you remember. So actually it is really easy to show, but what I'm trying to do over here is I'm trying to show how you can use layout from different pages. Okay, so what we can do is we can open this all pages in a new tab, go to home page, click on edit. Now if you go at the bottom, we'll have the contact page. Okay, contact section. Let's go at the bottom. Okay, this is the contact form. Now let us see this home page again so that you can remember that we created it. Let's go at the bottom, and this is the one we have successfully created it. So we can just use it easily. You can just click on this button, click on add and save to library and give it any name, like we can give it like contact form. Okay, and click on save and add to library. It's done. Now you can cut this thing, you can cut this thing as well and refresh this page. Now once you refresh this contact us page, what we can do is we can click on this button which says add from library and we can select this contact form. Now we have this same section again, but what we want just the contact form, so we can drag this contact form over here. Okay, so we have the contact form and we can cancel this thing. Now let's click on update. Let's come back over here. Now come back to your contact us page and refresh it. Now we can see we have the page over here. Fine, now this is looking really good. Again, we just have to do some basic things like disabling the breadcrumb and adding some space at top and bottom. So let's add 80 pixels top and bottom. Click on save and exit. Again, click on update. Come back to this page, refresh it. Now this is looking really nice. Now there are a few things left. For example, if you see over here, we have this thing at the bottom and this is constant on all the pages. Now let's add that, and after that let's add this footer and bottom footer, and after that we'll create different menus and we'll see how to add different type of menus and different type of header. So first let's add this thing, okay, this constant section to get more emails, okay, newsletter section. So what we can do is at the left hand side you will see something called appearances. Hover appearances and click on widgets. Now over here search for this one, subscribe and follow. Click on this and from here you will see a lot of options. Select after content full width area. Okay, so first you'll have to select subscribe and follow, and after that after content full width area. Now click on add widget. You will have this widget over here. Now do you want to show the subscribe box? Yes, we want to show the subscribe box. Now this is the subscribe box and this is the title. You can change the title from here, as you can see. Where is it? Okay, here it is, subscribe title. Now instead of subscribe, suppose we want to get business and management advice, then we can just paste in this title. Now this is the placeholder. Enter your email address. If you want, you can also have the follow box. Okay, this is the follow box. We will not see this because we have not added this social icons yet, but we can still make this enable. Now click on save. Now come back to your website and refresh it. Now as you can see, we have this thing over here, but to set up this thing we need MailChimp API key and list ID. So it is really easy. So what we can do is we can go to MailChimp.com. Go to MailChimp.com to get your API and list ID. Now click on login. By the way, I have a video on MailChimp, free MailChimp email marketing. You can check out that video on my channel. It is nice long video. I have thought how to create, how to run email marketing for free using MailChimp. That will really help you. Now you can put in your username and password and click on login. Now here at the top, just click on this thing and click on account from here. Now under extra, click on extra and click on API keys. Okay, so this is the API key. If you don't see any API key over here, just click on this button which says create a key, and after that you will see this. So copy this thing from here, come back on your website and click on customize. Fine. Now here you'll see something called MailChimp, I guess. Yeah, here it is, MailChimp. Open this, paste in your API key over here, and after that click on this lists. If you don't have any list, you can just click on this button to create a new list. It will create a new list for you. I have few lists over here, so what I'll do, I'll open this one, and when you open this you'll see an ID in the URL bar. For example, as you can see here, it says ID is equal to this. So I just have to copy the ID number, copy this number, again come back over here, paste the ID number and click on publish. Now as you can see, once I did that, now I can see this box over here. This is really looking beautiful. Now we can set a social menu. Okay, first let's cut everything from here. Okay, so we have this thing. Now before doing anything else, let's cut this thing. First let's add these widgets, because we are already under widgets. Let's also add the footer widgets for over here. So what you can do is you can just minimize this everything. Now we have this footer area. We have to add our widgets over here. So first one is just a simple text. This is just simple text. So you can copy this text from here, come back over here and search for text. Let us see, and search for text. Here it is. Click on this and click on footer area. Click on add widget. Now copy. Now just type anything you want about your company. You can give a title like this. Over here we have this about us as the title, so we can give any title over here. Now click on save. Now minimize this. After this we see we have a menu. Okay, so this is actually a menu, and here this is also a menu. This social icon is a menu, and we have one menu over here and one menu for the home page. For example, I have shown you in the demo website that the menu for rest of the pages is different and the menu for home page is different. So let's create all the 4 menus. So what I'll do is I'll click on these widgets, or I'll just come over here on the dashboard, and under appearances you will see menus. Click on menus. Now let's first create this menu. Okay, this simple menu, navigation menu for the footer, because this is really easy. So what I'll do is I'll name it footer menu. You can name it anything you want. I'm naming it footer menu. Click on create menu, and we don't have anything but just the pages. Okay, so just add all the pages in the menu. Okay, these are all the pages. I don't have to click on anything over here. Just click on save menu. Fine. So footer menu is done. Now it's time to create the social menu, this one. Okay, we have Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and so on. So again, click on create a new menu. Now here let's name it social menu. Click on create menu, and let us see first what we have to do. We have to tick mark this thing, social. Now at the left hand side you will see something called custom links. Open custom links. Now suppose you want to add your Facebook ID. So what you can do is you can add your Facebook URL. For example, for me it's facebook.com/blogdude, and in the link text just type in Facebook. Okay, click on add to menu. Now suppose for Twitter, again we can just type in twitter.com/realnair, and here we can just type in Twitter in the link text. Fine, click on add to menu. And similarly for maybe for Instagram, which I don't use, but still you can just, I'm just typing in instagram.com, and here I'll see Instagram. Click on add to menu, and similarly you can add all the links over here. Now once you're done, make sure you have tick mark this social menu from here. Click on save menu. Now after this, first let's come back to this page and refresh. Now as you can see, we have all the things over here. Now first let's see what are the different menus. For example, if you see the home page, this is the normal menu. When you are on any other page except for home page, you will see this menu. And here also we just have some simple pages like about us, services and all these pages. So let's create this menu now. Click on create a new menu. Let's name it normal menu. You can name it anything, it's all up to you. Click on create menu. Let's add all the pages from here except the home page, and click on add to menu. Now what I can do for home page, I can click on custom links, copy my home page link from here, my website URL from here, paste it over here, and in the link text I can just type in home, click on add to menu and drag this thing at the top. Fine. Now this is our main menu. So just tick mark main from here and click on save menu. Fine, so we are done with this. Now let's see how the homepage menu looks like and why is that different. So when you click on this home, you'll see we have different menus, and when we click on why us, we are dragged or redirected to this section. When we click on contact section, we are redirected to this section, and we have these pages over here. So let's create this menu. So again, click on create a new menu. Let's name it landing menu or landing page menu. It's all up to you. You can name it anything. Click on create menu and make sure this thing is tick mark over here, landing main. Okay. Now here we have to add all custom links. First we'll have to copy the website URL over here, and after that slash. First let's go to the home page and let's see what we have. Now suppose let it load. For example, suppose you want to add one option to this section, or maybe to this section. You can call this section anything, but you just have to remember the name. For example, I'll just call this section 3. So I'll type in section -3. Okay, and here I can type in something like maybe we believe section, we believe. So we believe is nothing but this will be shown over here. Okay, here we believe will be written, and when someone clicks on that, they will be redirected to this section. But you will have to remember this name. Okay guys, this section 3 which you wrote after your URL. So it's your website name / this name, because this is the name which we'll be using to create this thing. Clicking on this thing, it redirects you over there and so on. So you have to remember that name. Now click on add to menu, and before that first let's copy and paste your home URL and over here type in home. Okay, because we want the home at the top. Now suppose we want one option for this gallery section which we have created. So what I'll do is I'll put in my website URL, and after that / I'll type in gallery, and in the link text also I'll type in gallery. Click on add to menu, and suppose I want to add another option for contact us section, which is the last section. Okay, as you can see, this section. So again I'll type in my website URL, and after that / contact -us. Okay, now again over here I'll just type in contact us. Click on add to menu. Now after that I have these pages, and when you hover these pages, it is a sub menu, and under that we have all our pages. So what I'll do is I'll just, instead of URL, I'll just put a hashtag and I'll type in pages. Click on add to menu, and I'll select all the pages from here. Click on add to menu and make sure everything is under pages. So just drag it at the right. Okay. Now click on save menu, come back to your dashboard. This is and refresh this page, home page. Now as you can see, we have the menu on the home page. Now when we click on we believe, okay, as you can see, it is actually redirecting us to a different page. It is thinking that it is a different page. Okay, that is basically actually it's my fault, because I forgot the hashtag over here. Before this we have to type in hashtag. For example, if you see over here it says hashtag contact, so we forgot this hashtag. Okay, so again come back to this menu, open the we believe, and before this section 3 just type in hashtag section 3, and before the gallery type in hashtag gallery, and before the contact us type in hashtag contact us. Okay, now click on save menu, again come back to this website, your home page. Now when we click on this we believe, nothing happens. We just get this hashtag section 3 over here, but nothing happens over here. Now let's see how it works. So to make it work, what you have to do, you have to click on this edit page, open this link in a new tab. Okay, so we'll have to give this name to each section. So for example, this is the name section 3 we want for this one, we believe section. So let's search over here. Okay, so this is the section. So what you can do is you can select this section, click on this section setting, go to custom CSS, and here we have custom CSS ID. Here you have to type in this name section 3 and don't type the hashtag. Okay, just type in the name section 3 and leave the hashtag. Copy this thing from here and paste it over here. So we have section 3 over here. Click on save and exit. After that we have the after that we have the gallery section. Okay, so let's come back over here and let's search for the gallery. Okay, I think it is up. Okay, this is the gallery section. We have 6 images, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So again, go to section settings, custom CSS, and in the CSS ID just type in gallery. Okay, why we are typing gallery? Because as you can see, when we click on gallery we get hashtag gallery, so we want this gallery name over here. Click on save and exit, and the last section, which is the contact us section, let's search. Okay, here it is, contact form. Select this section setting, go to custom CSS and type in contact -us. Click on save and exit. Fine. Now go at the top, click on update. Now just cut everything and refresh this page. Now let's see whether it works or not. Click on we believe, and as you can see, we are redirected to the we believe section. When we click on this gallery, we are redirected to the gallery section. So this is working. Now if you see, this is a menu for the home page, but if you go to other page like contact us page, let's see. Now as you can see, we have a different menu over here. So this thing is working. We also have the sub menu, social menu. We'll have to add the footer menu over here. So let's do that. Again, come back to this widgets, to this dashboard, and click on widgets. And let's see what we have in the footer. After that we have this navigation menu. So just copy this thing from here, just copy the title, come over here in the widgets, and here we have navigation menu. Copy this thing, just select this thing and select footer area, click on add widget. In the title you can type in navigation menu, and in this select menu section select the footer menu, the one which we have created, and click on save. Okay, and after that we have recent comments. So you can select recent comments from here. Let's see, here it is, recent comments. Just select this and make sure footer area is selected. Click on add widget. You can give it a title, for example recent comments, and how many comments to show. So we have 5 comments to show, 5 recent comments to show. Click on save. And the last one is contact information. Now this is also very easy. Again, over here you'll have to search for contact information, this one, and make sure footer area is selected. Click on add widget. The title is contact information. You can save it anything if you want. Now click on add contact information. Now first, as you can see, we have the address, we have this map pin, and we have the address. So let's copy the address from here. Now first choose an icon. So click on this and you can search for the icon. Let's search for map. As you can see, we have this map marker over here. Select this. Fine. Now in the value you can just type in the address. So we have the address. Now we want this phone icon and we want this phone number. So I'll just copy this phone number from here. Click on add contact information. Click on this icon. Now I'll search for phone icon. Okay, this is the one. Select this icon. Now in the value type in your phone number. Again click on this add contact information. This time we have this email address and the icon is this envelope icon. So I'll click on over here, search for envelope icon. This is the one, and in the value I'll type in my email address, and at the last we have this clock, the time icon, and we have our timings over here. So I'll copy my timings, click on add contact information, paste it over here, and I'll search for time. Okay, type it over here, time, or maybe not time, clock, maybe, yeah, clock. Select this, click on save. Now come back to this page and refresh this page. Now scroll down, and as you can see, we have everything over here. So our footer section is complete. Now we have some final settings to do. Okay, so let's do that. So what you can do is you can click on this customize button. Now these are the final settings. Our website is almost ready. We just have some few things left. Okay, the first one is site identity. Click on that. Now here you can change the title and tagline. We have seen how to do this. Now after that, we have general site setting. You can upload your custom logo instead of this Monstroid logo, or you can just select text. It will display your site name. Okay, as you can see, it is displaying blog.dude. Or you can select image and you can upload your custom image from here. Now after that, we have breadcrumbs. We have seen how to do that. We have seen that. Social links, enable or show social links, you can select. Page layouts, you can, if you're maintaining, if you're under development process, if you're just making your website, and if you don't want people to see your website whenever they visit your website, they should see a maintenance mode, you can enable this maintenance mode. Okay, after that, I'm just showing you some important settings. You can control the background color. For example, here we have white. You can change the background color. You can change the typography, which is the font and so on. For example, I think this is H2. For example, if you want, this is Libre Franklin font family. You can select different font family, and you can select whether you want bold, italic. Now a good thing is that when you select typography, it is applied to the complete website. So this is very good. If you want custom settings, custom fonts for your website, you can select it from here. Then we have the header. Now this is a very important setting. For example, there is also a top panel available. If you click on this enable, you can see there will be a top panel at the top. Now as you can see, it says premium WordPress website. You have your social links and you have this search bar. Okay, you can change this thing from here. Here it says premium WordPress theme. Now I'll disable this, but you can enable this and you can have a top panel. After that, we have header elements, show search, and this is the button. Okay, so you can change the text of the button. Here it says by theme, and you can change the button URL as well. After that, we have header contact block, which we have disabled. Then we have main menu, okay, which is text, which is fine. Then stick up mode. Now for what I'll recommend you is just enable stick up mode, because what happens when you scroll down, as you can see, the menu is sticky, it is fixed, the menu sticks with us. Okay, so this is a very good thing. I really like this thing, so make sure it is enabled. And after that, let's see what we have. If you want, you can add a background image to your website. I would never recommend you that. We have seen how to create menus and how to set menus. We don't want any sidebar. We have seen MailChimp API and ID. Then we have seen the widgets. We created different widgets. For this is a widget, and all these are different widgets. Okay, now here is the footer section. This is the you can change these things as well, like footer style. This is your site name, your theme, and year. So if you want some custom text over here, you can just type in. For example, you can just type in something like let me show you. For example, I'm deleting this theme from here, and I'll type all rights reserved. Okay, fine, all rights reserved by the site name and the year. Okay, so we have all rights reserved, blog.dude at year 2018. Number of columns, we have 4 columns, as you can see over here in the widget area columns. And we also have these social menus. Fine. Now come back over here. And after that, if you wanna if you have some code like AdSense code, you can paste it over here in the header. Then we have Google Analytics. If you want to use Google Analytics, you can paste that Google Analytics code over here. Then we have homepage setting. We have already seen that. We have set this page as the home page. then 404 additional. Rest everything is not very important. Okay guys, so with this we complete this tutorial. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you guys have any doubt, any queries whatsoever, you can leave a comment in the comment section below. I would really love to hear from you, and I would really love to come out and help you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos. Give a thumbs up if this video helps you. If you have any doubt and queries, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you soon.